He's joining Flopov.
Flopov.
Turns out he's gay.
Look, if he was joining Flopov, that I could understand, right? Like a different rating experience, but he's just cool.
Can't confirm we did not steal him to the gay side.
Speak for everyone, do you?
Apparently.
Seraphin's plugged in.
He is.
Cows?
To your dad? No, I'm joking.
Yikes.
Whoa! Let's leave the fathers out of this.
Daddy, no.
Not the precious fathers.
But what's the time frame we're waiting for Hakako?
2 more minutes and then we're getting tent in. Not running us 5 minutes past raid start time with no comm at all. It's rude.
Anyone get that weird thing when your launcher is set on PTR that if you log out of your normal live client and try to log in again, it tries to log into the PTR?
Sounds like a player skill issue.
I think it just selects what was last launched.
Yeah, but even if the client isn't that, it'll try to do it. It's weird.
I mean, he hasn't rocked up to the last 2 or 3 raids. Do we really think he's coming?
I'm just giving him the same courtesy I'd give to the rest of you. Like, 5 minutes is not the end of the world. You guys can fucking wait.
I'm upset.
Me too.
Take it up to the manager, mate.
That's Solarian. You can send him a message.
He's already hung curtains this year. I don't understand why he's doing it again.
Can you start clearing? I mean, it's not like we need him to clear the trash.
Yeah, we can definitely start clearing. Just give us a couple seconds. My game crashed. I gotta get back in. There we go. Alright, looks good. Okay, cool. Let's get a pull timer out.
Pull these nuts, go!
Yellow pull.
Do /PvP as well.
5.
Yes, /PvP.
Yeah.
You want to be flagged.
2, 1.
Sol, can you please move tent up into?
Yep.
Do you actually want the 10-minute ping from me, or is that like I missed it?
Bring next back in.
Don't go blow up though, let's go with it.
Grenades.
Yeah,
Granada.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Unstoppable bonus, you should be able to.
I see Hanko's releasing spirit on the natives.
Probably should just be. What's the AoE stun, right? Just
Alright, hold up. Alright, do you want to move forward for traps, please? And can we get a summoning stone down to get 10 here, please?
Yeah, already
The
done.
trap's already done.
Hi, Tantra.
Just waiting. Hey, buddy, thank you for coming.
All good.
He's a tentacle.
Don't thank us yet.
Yeah.
Welcome to hell.
Yeah,
Clickers
the
on
guild
the
dad
side,
couldn't
please.
make it to the school play again.
Make sure you're grabbing hellstones, please.
What if we don't have bag space because we have our egg basket?
How are you feeling about server mutes tonight, Berno?
Christ. I'm feeling pretty good if you want to hit Ravian.
Alright.
Go for it. Yeah, very aggressive. Okay, let's move.
Pulling?
Yeah, pull.
Get your wife
Going
beater
left.
out, Sol.
I'm not scared of these guys.
10, it's Phil and I tanking. For the minute.
Just double checking my frames and good to go.
Donates the shit, what kills the peaceful.
Phil carries us, and I just sort of hope for the best.
I mean, it's all we can do in this raid.
Gotta work with the spokes you've got, you know. Which looks...
No, they explode when they die.
Yeah. No, damage is fine. Dem's just a peasant.
No one important died.
Yeah, can we get Dem up, please?
I don't remember, were we able to lost this guy back last time, or?
No, but oh yeah, we can. No, he says that they're in card. I just gripped him in.
Okay, yep.
And then the ads didn't pull with him last time, so we were good there.
Alright, cool. Point.
Tips, are you like
Is that
45 minutes away from your fucking mic or... Dips DS now, please. And 10% kills after. Go now. Phil, any ears?
It wasn't getting cast.
I was close.
Alright, I'm dragging a new thing in.
Yeah. See if I can loss. I think he can loss these guys.
The little ones come in, the big one just stays there casting shit.
Right.
Can we get a stun on the Broodkeeper? Let's stop this, the Scarab. Let's check now. I don't have a grip. Arch, can you drag the other Broodkeeper back, please? Drag spell back.
Fucking loot off my screen.
Just right click on it and then pass on loot. Pass on loot?
Pass on all loot.
But what about the important boss loot?
You're right, my bad. Where would I get my fucking... my Shadowmourne shards from then?
Hmm.
Alright, cool. Move in. Barrow, everything's sorted yet. Did say that before, right?
Yeah. Yep.
We're about to find out.
Can we make sure we're getting big MDs and tricks into fill here, please?
Grenades.
Hits where we can. Get the Dark Mending. Alright, I'm going to push the Marrowgar note. And do you have MRT on PTR?
I do.
Wonderful. Your Hanko. So anything Hanko has, that's yours.
I think I go for smoke till I come back.
Yeah, he, you know, just like boost that.
Bruce adds at my house.
How do I
Alrighty,
change the background of the MRT node again?
In the settings, change the opacity.
Remember, yeah, there you go. Cool, so Kaizen, myself, and Phil are going to be tanking here. Phil's going to be main tank, obviously. I'm going to be the off tank. Now, we have a visual note for this week. I'm going to share that now, so are you ready? The raid is basically, what's different from last week is, so this is the first note. This is going to be our initial stack. I've got the range stack assigns there for you guys to look at and then sort of position yourselves with. I'm going to mark up the people there as well in a sec. And then in the second note that I'm about to send out is going to be our phase 2 positioning. So Kaizen and I are going to be Moon and Triangle. Phil is just going to be at the back of the room. And the raid are going to be sort of stacked loosely in the middle. We want to try and make sure that we're like perpendicular to where the raid is standing. So that way when the fire goes out, it sort of shoots off in a different direction. Outside of that, we're going to have the raid damage CDs, so we're going to be using those on phase transitions. So when he transitions into the whirlwind phase, it'll be Tent your DS first, Dory will grab the second one, and then Phil, you'll grab the third. Dax, I have you as third in the thing, but I'm going to get you to go last, please, instead, if that's okay.
Sorry, that's the DS?
Yeah, it is. I've switched you around. I'll edit the note in a minute. Outside of that, the strategy hasn't really changed very much. If people go down, Tadmao and Omnific, you guys are our backup fucking stackers. Healers need to make sure that you're being mindful of the bone spike targets. If that goes out, we need to make sure that they're topped, and raid DPS needs to switch immediately. Melee, do not move off the stack. If it's a ranged person getting bone spiked, then it's the ranged people that need to get them out. I think we're good. I'm not going to explain it like I did last week. I think we've seen this fight enough. So, any questions, or can we pull?
You've
Ball
got
shock,
Let's
booth,
bring
burn needs a
assessors.
PvP flag, please, for the
everyone,
love
please
of God.
PvP flag.
Yeah,
It's just those three now.
Ben, you've got an icon for one of the range stats.
And
Yeah, I'll sort that out now.
Who do you want the third soul stone on?
I'd probably go Booth, Leafy, and
What?
We got Leafy so far, and
And 10.
Yeah, and Tent. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Do Booth as well, please.
Booth, are you supposed to be healing?
Yeah, he is. He's dispriest.
Okay, well, he needs to respec. He's still currently
Sir, any danger of reading any fucking messages I sent you, or are you gonna just, you know,
I can bring
past
up the
that,
messages.
tell me more about some
and
raid
none
comp?
of them mentioned me playing D.
Yeah, perfect. Go back through and use your eyes, and you'll find that it's actually there.
Could you show me exactly where you said that?
Yeah, no worries. I'll link it to you in a minute.
Hold on, I don't know. I'm having issues. PvP.
That's okay.
Resend MRT.
Just type /PvP. Don't bother with the using your right click.
Okay.
Mine didn't work.
There we go.
Okay, got it.
Cool. All right, and then so I'm Noon. Kaizen is triangle, and Phil, you're unmarked because you're a peasant.
Which side
Anything
is
else?
entrance on this lovely circle map?
As we
On the circle map, it's south. Entrance is south.
So I'm on the right.
Everything good? Can you guys please do the roll check correctly? I'm not sure if my add-on's bugging out, but it's messing with some weak errors.
Can you send the note again? One more time.
Yes, I'll send it out.
Yeah, please.
Oh, the visual note. All right, there you go. Send. And the P2's been sent as well.
Make sure you're inside that ring if you're not part of the outside range stacks. Make sure
Yeah,
you're
so the idea
in.
for Kaizen and I is that we need to be roughly 70 yards apart to avoid anyone else in the raid from getting getting hit. So if we're 70 yards apart, we're sort of going to have to move a little bit, but don't go too close to the raid, sort of thing.
What mark do we have left? We should put one on Zaya for the main stake.
I was going to do that, but I'm going to leave it for the minute because I don't know what the weak auras are going to use. So if they use something that's stacked for Dax, then it's just going to be... You know what Dax is like on PTR? He's, so dude, where's my mark?
There we go. This
I
guy.
think we'll be fine. The stack. Yeah. Was someone... Finchy isn't... No, he's here. Who was waiting? Ready, check, we're going.
Flask and food.
And we're sending it on pull.
Yeah. Alright, 15 seconds going up.
You have permission to send it after your dogs.
So Burn, you and I are stacking on Phil first phase, and then we're splitting phase 2, yeah?
Yep, so just stack with Phil, and when Phil moves left or right, if we get fire on us, just move.
Okay.
Try to save boots for when...
I just use a
Try to save boots
coordinator.
when we have to move out. That's... no stress.
Okay. There are people standing outside that are meant to be inside.
So please, if you're stacked up, make sure you're stacking inside the boss's red circle.
Phone spike's important. Thank you, clear. See how this is inside the ring? It won't be happening if we're doing the mechanic properly.
Phone spikes are going out, guys. Get ready. Spikes are going out. Get
We
them
have
down,
enough
clean them
people out.
down. Get them out. We should do. There's 6 people out that should be standing.
We're getting the
Why the
mechanics
hunters
inside
behind
the
the
ring.
road? That's the next question.
Okay, cool.
Marks have been cleared.
Gone.
Yeah, the marks have been cleared. I understand that. Just move to your correct sides of the room. Raid, move into the middle. Move into the center. Seraphim, you need to move further into the middle. Yep, alright. Finchy, move in a little bit if you can, please. It won't charge you, then it will charge me. Okay, cool. When we stack back up, guys, it doesn't matter about your marks. The marks are irrelevant. You should know your positioning, okay? So move back into the position. Watch the front of the boss. There's going to be a cleave here, guys.
Still walling.
You're in that ring.
If you're not setting on circle, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, we're still getting it inside the ring.
It looks like there's an entire group missing. Phone spikes, get them down.
Feels like
that's...
Yeah, to me, that's wipe it up, please. Go to the door if you can. Okay, so who's missing on the groups there? Because I can see 2 groups, but it looks like the group that is over on the right-hand side of the room is not there.
Booth and Ravi? No, I saw Ravi now, though.
Yeah, no, so the left side... Let's check the visual. Yeah, so it's Diamond group, so that's Finchy and LGs. You guys should be on the right side of the room as we face it now, as per the visual note. And then the left side of the room is Booth and Ravian, and Seraphim and Selmac are stacked in the middle. Sorry, Selmac and Seraphim are on the right side, Booth and Ravian are in the middle. So yeah, Finchy and Leafy, you guys need to be stacked up over on the right-hand side of the room. Boss is resetting. Just die if you can.
Stand in the
No,
flames.
3 seconds.
Fun.
Is the actual hitbox for that fire a bit wider than the fire itself?
Yeah, massively big.
Yeah, the hitbox of the boss is also really massive as well, which is why ranged, or anyone who's not out at range should be stacked inside of that red circle, because that's where the fire doesn't spawn.
The fire should be spawning outside the circle.
The thing is we don't mean just inside the red circle or on the red circle, we mean like in the dude's fucking ass.
Literally with his balls in your
His
mouth.
favourite place, exactly.
Literally?
Literally. Open your mouth and cop it.
Have
Don't join the team, we have a Holy Paladin squad.
Have you ever casted spells into your gooch? It's very relieving.
Can we stop? It's raid night. And otherwise I'll have to leave and do something.
I can recline in my gaming chair and tickle my gooch while I'm playing, man. It's pretty good.
I have
Ravian isn't
mastered that.
muted.
He was.
He was.
I was
Okay.
muted. I'm telling you, screaming white, like, I mean, I was yelling and then I realised no one's fucking hearing me. Also,
Yeah, okay.
Booth is healing and he's in the middle.
Yep,
so...
he's a disc priest. He's perfectly fine. He should not be using more than instants very often.
Yep, cool. But he's still in the melee with the boss, so...
Yeah, he was
Oh,
in
what?
the correct position.
Yeah, which
so
I
Booth
was trying to tell you, but
classically
obviously
Booth.
muted, so...
I mean, look, you know.
Sacrifice had to be made.
Yeah, it did. You know, we've sacrificed to the blood gods for our excellent lead off this fight, so let's get ready to go.
Thank you for showing us who's reading minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why we had to mute Ravian, right? So that way, you know, we knew.
With regards to the rest of the stack, should there be some kind of like universal way that we move when we get the fire straight on top of the group? Should we like move right or because
So the universal, it doesn't matter where you guys go, as long as you guys stay, when that happens, when the fire comes in, as long as you stay right underneath his butt, you shouldn't spawn any more in there. So where you're standing shouldn't make much of a difference. It's literally just, you know, making sure that you're still within that specific range, which is under him.
wouldn't it make it easier for healers though if we stay stacked?
I mean, yeah, but you'll be close enough with that fire there that the splash should still get you with healers and chain heals. Because you're not out, you're not at range, so it shouldn't be an issue for you. We will, however, mark Dax. I just wanted to see what marks went where, and yeah, those marks went fucking everywhere. So just stay stacked on circle, since that's the only mark that hasn't been used for the week or so. Do that. Okay, buffs look good. Booth, please eat food. And then we're good to go.
We can safely run around here.
You can repair behind you, Finchy.
Dips is reloading. Yeah, Phil, this is the second pull. If we wipe again because of Spurgatitis, we'll just cut our losses and push past. Seraphim, Selmac, you guys are in. Love your work. Dipsy back?
He's disconnected.
I don't trust my frames at the moment. They keep people off when they're not.
Won't have soul stones, by the way, either. They're on CD.
Stop releasing early. They reset with hero.
Full time is going up. Please make sure you're in your correct position. If you need to reshare the note, then the time for that was fast.
Shouldn't need to move in the center middle.
Yeah.
Oh, game crashed, sorry.
What?
The game crashed.
Just.
It's
It's gotta be me. That's me.
But you guys need to stack the fuck in.
Yeah, we don't have to move now?
Yeah, no, you guys are fine. I think they are stacked in.
I want to heal them. Never mind.
Here comes Spikes.
Spikes, get them down. We've got one at range. Everyone, all the range need to switch to diamond. Range switch to diamond. There's no damage going on that bone spike. Get it down.
Now it's, yeah.
And
Someone
it's a
died on
wipe it up.
someone died on the outside, so it targeted someone inside the ring, and then more people died.
I think we need like a
Literally,
few, like one or two
first like
spares.
5 seconds, no one did any damage to that at all. We have spares. We've got backups. We're running less this week because of the.
You guys said one person died and it
last week.
spawned in melee?
It had to
like
have.
three people died. I'm
Well,
not sure.
we
if-
lost Dem at the start, and then
Yeah.
yeah,
we
there's
lost-
a whole flame inside the spikes, so that was a bit rip.
Yeah.
But as soon as we didn't have the numbers outside, the flames were just hitting inside his ring.
We didn't lose one dedicated circus. So.
Remember last time we ran, I think it was 9 out.
Maybe.
We had 3 stacks of 3, and the general consensus was that we wanted 3 stacks of 2 instead this time round. So that's the reason that we're doing that.
So who's standing?
Can we get
with
reses out, please? It's on the assigns. It's booth. Literally,
I understand
MRT
who's
note.
out. Yep, I understand that. Right, no one's standing next to me, so
Booth. You gotta stay standing near Rav.
Dem was standing next to me, but Dem obviously AFK and die.
Yeah, that's it. I walked away.
Okay, take it Dem just wasn't in far enough because he got healed with Divine Storm, so I assume he's in the melee stack but not in, right?
Dem
He DC'd.
Dem DC'd. He was standing at the door dying.
Oh, okay. How did Trix's fucking Divine Storm hit him?
It's got a long range apparently.
Skill.
So we are just going to go normal here and push through. I know it seems like a bit of a meme, but I really want to see Rotface and whatever.
It's
rest the fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm going to call him the wrong thing for the next, like, 6 months. So, you know, strap in, guys.
Pesticide.
We killed this... Huh? Pesticide, yeah. Exactly, it's going to be pesticide.
I still have
We've
PTSD from
killed this-
Putricide.
Oh, have you guys done it?
We haven't killed it on Heroic, but we had probably 10 odd attempts. Fucking pretty heinous on Heroic.
Honestly, with, I reckon we're going to be an absolute fucking shambles doing it, to be honest. It's probably going to be one of the last hard modes that we look at progging, just because it's a pain in the ass. We'll put time elsewhere and see, you know, loot from it. Once Shadow Mantle's here, get buffs out, and we'll push.
You know what it was that DC'd you, Dem?
It's pretty much as soon as the pull timer went out, the game froze. I was like, it'll just bring itself back to life. And then 10 seconds went by, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty crashed.
Good old PTR debuff.
Yes.
PTR, PTSD. Alright, rage check's gone out.
Yeah, health stones if they're not out yet.
Yep, Hellstones, Arch need to eat food. Soulstone's out this time, or were we not even in combat long enough for
No, they reset.
No, they come out.
Very nice.
Well, I've got
There's
one anyway.
one still to go out onto booth, but that's it.
Cool, okay, everyone knows what they're doing.
Good.
That is the wrong tool.
Oh, it's alright, my game's not crashed now.
And except for
No,
300.
we're still good.
Now it's crashed? Good, good.
Yeah, no, we're good now.
Please switch Kazan and Space.
Switch them. Yeah, on the next pool. I can't, not with the LVY on the PTR, doesn't let me. Make sure you're in the correct positions.
Come on, mark decks, please.
Yep. Get the spikes. Coming soon. Get them down. A lot better. Get ready for spikes.
Just have like a few more
Lead.
bits turned out.
Yeah, we obviously.
Yep, that's
want
fine.
to-
Okay, so Omni, can you please go stack with Finchy? Move into your position. So Omni, when we move back in a position, you're going to go stack with Finchy, and Tab now you're going to go stack with Booth. Sorry. Raid, group up a little bit better in the middle. You guys are fucking everywhere, and it's ruining like the thing for Kaizen.
Bill, you're gonna have to taunt.
Yeah.
Seraphim, you need to move into the stack, please. Yeah.
Shield walling. Yeah, just keep him there.
Cool. We're good. Alright, so get back in position. Please make sure if you've moved out that you're in position. Spikes, get ready. Alright, we've got one at range. All range need to focus X. Melee cleave yours. Lot better timing on X there this time.
Very good.
It's an actual fucking joke on normal.
Pet last close.
Get ready for spike. Leave them.
Even we can beat it.
We established after last night we are genuinely fucking retarded though, so we'll see what happens.
Just wait until you see the Reddit threads about like, Rotface is so difficult. Or whichever the fuck which one it is.
What, we'll feel good about ourselves even though we fucking spikes, get them
Okay,
down.
well,
We've got
let's
one
go
at
like-
ranged. All ranged on diamond, star. Capes are hard. Move. Ranged, group up in the center. Everyone needs to group up in the center.
Let's kill it.
Kill that man.
Mechanics. Just the fucking mechanics. Oh, look at us. We got bone.
I love achievements. Fuck yeah.
Alright, and we are doing Lady Death Whisper and Sourfang on normal as well. I know I posted that thing earlier, but we've decided to try and get the later content. It's more important. Okay, so for those of you that think the note is long, I understand. It is. I've got the mechanics at the bottom, so you can read the mechanics if you've got anything that you want to, you know, query. They're there, and then you can close that part of the note off and just see the assigns. Phil, we're going to get you to do a bubble pull, do a pull timer for that. Healers, please be ready to go. Phil is going to boots and bubble in. Once he's got threat, he's going to call when his bubble is off. Only then do you healing him. Not at all before then. No one does anything.
Yeah.
Dax, I know you love going in, but you just chill back in with us, alright?
As soon as I count it down, I'm gonna need all MDs and tricks, but I'll build some threat first anyway. I'll count it down.
Yeah.
Don't go in.
Stay back, stay back.
Don't go. Someone went in. Go in.
I love your work.
For some reason. I didn't. Why would
Grenades!
Was that an MD to
Try
you
get some
instead?
suck. Try kick. Try suck.
Yeah. Just get him in. We got 2 DKs for you.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Successful individuals in turn.
And just fuck up,
Any
Booth. Just
standing
kill
out
yourself,
in your
alright?
correct position, Booth?
Yeah, Booth, do your fucking job, you peasant.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you, Booth.
One day before Classic ends, we'll do a proper bubble pull.
I don't believe. We did last week. It was really good.
it might have been my vigilance.
Entirely optional.
I have vigilance in as well.
Like squibs and it's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, Dax. I don't like that attitude, mate. You
I feel like we're just
tone that one
to be
down.
a bigger deal than what it turns out to be.
I just want to see that satisfying moment where Phil drops his bubble and he falls over and dies. You know, and you guys just keep preventing that every week, okay?
Toxic environment.
We've been trying to kill Phil for fucking months in Ulduar. It hasn't worked.
Do I have an MC
Move away.
target? Where do I say that?
MC target for this boss, like as in a specifically assigned one. No, you don't. It's just whatever MC you can get a cyclone on. Get the cyclone on.
Preferably one that's already shipped.
You can X. You can cheat.
So for this time on, sorry. Sorry, for this time on this boss, we're going to try starting at the back. So please make sure pets are, you know, not on aggressive or whatever. We're just going to run around the side and go to the back of this boss. What's different to the last time we did this as well is we are going to make sure that the ranged and the healers are stacked right at the back here, please. So melee and tanks, if you lost yourself going down those stairs to pick up adds, you need to be aware of the fact that your healers might not be able to reach you because we want them here behind the boss. We want the aggro from the adds coming in and dragging the adds towards us as opposed to fighting them half up, half down on this altar thing, right? So that's the biggest difference here. We're going to get in and get a pull. Is everyone here and ready? We'll do a ready check.
It's normal mode. Half the raid can be AFK, right?
Can we do a 5-second verbal call for pulls just because, I don't know, my DBM.
You want to fucking mute?
It's been 2 weeks. Haven't you, like, fixed it?
Wow. I've not fixed it. I don't know how to fix it.
I'll call for you, Ray.
Update.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We can do it.
You want MPs or not?
No, yeah. So, Kaizen, I'm going to be grabbing the left adds here. We made a last minute
Relative to where we're facing now?
Yeah, relative to the way we're facing now, I'll be grabbing the left adds. Phil's grabbing the right adds. What you're going to do is go down through the back and pick up the ad that comes in off the stairs. And if there's an adherent that's like out and casting, just get a taunt on it as you run back in, if you can.
Okay.
There's no stress. Full 10.
The boss doesn't require one until
Get
she's
the
active.
aircon on, baby. I'd have a heart attack.
5, 4.
I think Melis is our mascot at this point.
2, 1.
I failed you, Rev. You're gonna alleyway error?
Make sure we're not getting hit by anything stupid here, guys. Our D&D is avoidable damage.
That's
clearing.
No, it's second phase. Sweet.
Fuck is done. Can we get a disarm on this whirlwinding bit? Get a fanatic in. Watch that fanatic. Don't get hit by it. MCs are out. Get fears and cyclone.
Don't last.
Second decay.
Get that adherent down.
Wait, do you want to stop DPS for the mana bar?
We'll call it a 10%.
New ads.
Just call it. Don't stop.
Actually, oh no, the time is off because it's normal.
Physical. Out of it.
Alright, new ads this time. I think we need to switch sides, Phil.
Do we?
On the wrong side. You're on the double fanatic, I'm on the one.
How we were doing it last time?
Yeah, but remember we talked about it before we fixed that? Alright. Make sure you're getting these MC to CC. Watch these fanatics and make sure that the adherents are getting DPS down. Try and drag them in.
Death Whisper 15%.
Green is bad, Davina. Do not stand in it. It's very bad.
DPS it down to 5% and stop damage.
It's normal mode, so it doesn't punish you, but on heroic, you would have been punished there.
Yeah, like a bitch.
Yes.
Stop
you
now.
would have fallen over.
No, we're good. Push. It's on me.
Next ads were quite a while away.
I'm dragging it into the middle. Remember, we adjust. Make sure we're getting these kicked. Watch these purple fucks. Good kick.
Watch out for ghosts, eh?
The go to normal are fine, but you need to practice moving away from them.
Yeah, so
Dead.
you see one
Just
close.
treat it as a raid wipe and move the fuck away. Grab in,
Yeah,
you stay
like
still.
damn you didn't move then.
Get a DC Shadow Man.
Ghosts are out.
Move away from them.
Fair enough, please.
I've got 5 stacks. Can we get MDs into Phil here? GG, I need you to shatter. Yeah. Max, be ready to use a defensive if you have to. Yep, Phil's next threat.
Dude, we aren't killing this on heroic anytime soon.
That is absolutely enough out of you, negative bitch.
So,
Dude, so. No, we haven't.
That melee's coming into melee. Yeah.
Wait, Dax, didn't you just get hit by a ghost then?
Death and Decay, move out. Guys, we're missing kicks now. Shut up. Flop on the boss, master spell.
People aren't watching their threader.
No. There is absolutely. But being fair, GG had Shatter up. Vex had Cell.
There were a lot of people who were like second, third, fourth right at the end.
Shambles. Alright, you can teleport up or take the peasant way. You're cool.
Peasant bis.
I mean, that neck looks like a pretty good, threat neck for DPS neck for Blood DK, you know? Might be first prior. You do. Don't run too far forward. Buffs look good. Phil, pull when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm pulling.
Grenade!
There we go.
Grenade!
Make sure we're getting kicks on the Primalist and the Template. Gunship signs are the same as last time. Not that we really need them. When you're ready, Phil. Wow, okay, Arch, someone's keen.
Let's do that.
I mean, he's fine. Inside. Any dragon killers? No?
We can kill this guy, we can kill Syndra Ghost, alright?
That's exactly how it works. Yeah. I reckon we definitely have a heroic Lich King kill big one for sure. If he's dead, wiped up.
Oh,
yeah.
we can't kill this guy.
It was on delusion. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, just wipe.
10-year-old game easy.
Alright, don't forget to talk to the goblin. Get your fucking jetpacks. OGs should auto-equip it, but double check.
Don't talk to the other guy.
Kaizen, you're back to DPS here, and just left to right, the order is in for Canada signs. Yeah, please don't talk to the other guy.
Talking to Meridian.
Oh, Foji's auto-equips it. Nice.
Yeah, it does. Just like that. Any headsets? Cool. Looks like we're good. You can start up whenever you're ready.
No, Foji's auto-equips it.
Heroic?
Bruh.
Oh, we're doing normal?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we can do heroic.
Too late now.
Oh no.
I'll be able to still.
Look, yeah, no, I know it's really devastating that we're not going to get the heroic mode loot off this, but
Look up the trinket now. You ruined it.
I'm so sorry. I really am. I feel bad.
You didn't find this?
I should have this.
What's different than normal? I don't even know.
You didn't get. You didn't.
I
get
honestly
this.
have no idea. I forgot to put it on.
Doesn't matter, really.
Yeah, we could just wipe it up and all yeet off the edge. What could go wrong there, you know? Mass suicide.
Mine's not working.
What?
No, that's not good.
Like, yeah, it's not working.
Is it equipped?
Kill the axe thrower.
No,
Cannons.
sure.
Cannons, please make sure you're shooting the targets behind the axe throwers. Phil, do your fucking job. Don't worry, I'll help you. Can we get MDs on these ads here too, Phil, please, when they come out? Low zero, everyone needs to move over, I'm going.
Warship is invisible.
Yeah, my thing's not working.
Oh, yeah, I can't see the warship.
Nice.
I'm at that bug report.
What could go wrong? Kill this battle mage,
Alright,
get it
we're
down.
about to kill it.
Back
Back
over.
across.
Watch the front of the boss, he cleaves.
Back to your teammates.
Get ready for these ads to come out. I feel like it's the same fight. No? I don't really notice any difference.
Hey, GG, does it say we're at Deathbringer Southing 0? If you turn around?
Ads are out. We need MDs into fill here, please.
I don't know. All I know is that the horde ship is like in the top left-hand side of my screen. It looks like it's like 3 or 4 football fields away from where we're actually positioned on the map.
Such a fun fight.
Yeah,
I'm having fun.
It's exhilarating. Can't wait to do this week in, week out.
Oh man.
This is going to be the next Versax. Tedious.
At least you don't have to fucking stop for 7 minutes.
I don't know,
It
maybe
is that
we
they're
will.
gonna keep farming Versax as well, like for the boys.
Well, you know,
I'm
we
feeling
might-
a bit of
might-
a cough.
Yeah, are you lagging a little bit even? Floor shock, what happened?
I didn't jump back in time.
Ah. Are you able to get yourself up when we come over there again?
Sure can.
Okay.
It was all part of his strategy.
Sorry for calling you floor shock straight away. I couldn't take, like, miss the opportunity.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Jump over.
Yeah, thanks, Mel.
Hey, Tab, can
Yeah, you should call him Biff.
Can you look to the north side and tell me what you see? Finchy.
Battle Mage is dead, run over. Make sure we jump in.
Well, where's my character?
You're oh my god, you just fell on my screen.
Oh, really?
You were like
Yeah,
hovering.
I can't see you anymore. You're at range.
Hovering in the air.
Probably
Oh
for
no,
the
now
best.
you're back.
Is there any danger of getting on the ship when we're starting it, or?
Well done!
Proud of you guys.
So proud of
great
you.
work.
They're on a boat.
What's the loot?
Alright, Southhanger signs are out. Showing the visual.
Why don't we do that on heroic?
Honestly, it's because you guys have a bad raid leader. But you know, you get what you pay for. Kill yourself,
Why did you
dude.
put it on free for all?
Spite, mostly. Bothers you. I'm alright with
Such a
that.
rat.
Oh, where?
Oh!
What is it?
Fuck was that?
That's Phil.
What?
Hello, Phil?
Hello?
I got an orange.
Shard.
Oh, congrats,
That'd be
Kaizen, on your
nuts.
first Shadow Frost shard.
Thanks, Finchy, for not injuring it.
Cool. Okay, I've shared the visual note. I'm sharing it again. Please have a look and understand where your positions are. So, Phil, can you go stand in the spot where the tanks are going to be, please?
Doing important things.
Oh, yeah, sure. Holy Paladins, can I get you to come stand roughly over where circle is, please? Just one of you. I'll go, who's here? 10. Alright, can you reach Phil? Just keep stepping back until you can reach Phil, like at the furthest distance. Reach in there?
Yep.
Wonderful. Okay, Dips, can you stand on the corresponding side? Like, sorry, same area, other side, sort of thing, over here. Circle. Yep, so just make sure you're in range of Phil and you can reach Phil. Cool. Everyone else needs to spread out around as per the visual note. So Endless is going to be in this spot here where I'm standing. He's here. Wonderful. Leafy or Booth, I'll get you on this side, whichever one isn't on the other. Leafy, Booth, come stand on circle.
What?
Come stand on circle.
Shane Mental, can you and I swap? Just so I can
What's your fucking tone, bitch?
Thank you.
And Dem, you're in a good spot. Booth, can you come stand with circlers, please?
Yep.
Cool. We're gonna get the healers in front, right? I just want to try the strat. It's a little bit different to last time, but we're good. Can both of our Holy Paladins please put on Righteous Fury? Davino, are you in Destro spec?
Yep.
Wonderful. Do you see the Warlock marker on the visual note?
Oh, so I'm on the opposite side.
If you're on the other side, that's fine. You can stay there as long as you're in the similar position.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm pretty much just the opposite of what it is in the
Cool.
visual.
So... Yeah, yep, go for it.
Range 8 or 12?
I think it's 12.
What do we what?
12, yeah.
It's
Oh,
12,
okay.
12.
So the mark of blood that goes out at the beginning, you can bop the damage on that, and that will actually reduce the amount of stacks that of blood power that he gets, which will reduce how hard he hits and how many marks of the champion, fallen champion, that go out and do damage to the raid. So the longer we can reduce the amount of stacks he gets, the better for us.
Yeah,
so
okay.
we're going to do the bop rotation early on that.
Only if they're a caster, though, I assume?
Only if they're a caster. Outside of that, nothing else has really changed from last week, except we're on normal mode first this time. Beacon assigns the same. Yeah, cool. I think we're good to go. Does anyone not understand what we're doing here? We're on normal.
Are we studying a particular one?
No. Oh, well, you guys can. So melee, I want you guys damaging the mob that's furthest at the back. So closest to the door, where, like, on Phil's side here. So melee, you guys will be switching to that one and rolling stuns on it. You can get Hodges, you can get whatever you want. I'd suggest doing a rotation. So maybe if you want to do Hodges, Dax first, Trixie second, and then maybe Phil after that. We could do that.
Well, we can rotate it, so it'll be like myself and then a kidney and then Trix and then a kidney for the second set of ads, and that'll just swap back and forward.
Yep, that works fine.
What side are we? Sorry, what side is melee? I missed that.
Melee, you guys are just going to be on the opposite side to where I'm standing now at the back of the boss.
No, I mean like which side for ad?
Oh, towards the door.
Like,
so,
whatever's
those circles.
over here-ish.
Yeah. Range, you're gonna single target. AoEing is just fucking pointless here, and I noticed on the logs there was a lot of AoE damage on these ads last time. So single target damage into the ads that are closest to you. So we're gonna get a knockback, we're gonna get a stun from Divino, and then we're just gonna go ham. Yeah, all the melee have to swap to the mob at the back in the stun.
Let me stun first.
You want to stun and then? Okay, so make sure you're calming it for endless, please.
Yeah, because last time they just got...
They get yeeted around in different locations, come out in different ways.
That's fine. So just make sure you're calming it for Endless, so Endless knows when to use his knockback. We're going to get a pull in, so let's get ready to go. Has anyone got any more questions?
Yeah, hey, go. Can we swap spots?
Don't really be worried, casters, if you have to double up. Just be wary if either of you get the AoE, and then you have to move.
No, I just want my hit page.
Normal mode, can we just send it?
I need to pass on normal PTR.
I'm over here, bro.
Wait, aren't you supposed to be in front of me?
Chuck it on a heroic, we can do it.
Oh yeah, I believe.
2, 1.
There's no way I'm gonna get 12 yards away from anyone here.
I'm going back to my spot, I'm just putting totem.
Oh, this is my spot.
We just go for like a Rom first normal Lich King,
No,
maybe?
What?
What's going on, people?
Realm first normal Lich King? Yeah, sure. We won't even make that, but it's a nice stream.
Why is the add-on telling me to buff Amplify Magic?
Look, the only reason that we're here, guys, is so that isn't a complete shambles on week one. They aren't a very good guild.
There's no magic
burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's just either straight damage or physical.
What, the damage from the last... What are you talking about?
Who's taking
His Koji's telling him to
okay, that's
champion magic up.
Alright, Phil's opening.
Yep.
Hello. Coffee.
Yeah, so good.
What am I popping here?
30%. Or probably 40 on normal. Spawning. Up there. So get ready for Blood Beasts, they're coming out soon. Beasts are out. Stun.
Single
Knock back.
target damage, closest one.
Burn it down, listen to Dax's call.
Oh fuck, I got thrown in somehow.
Nope, that's fine. We'll have to deal with this. That's fine. That's fine. If Phil gets threat, Ravian, can you please use your turn if you see it?
In that particular instance, it's too far away for me to hit it.
Yeah, no stress. Get ready for the Blood Beast. Ads are out.
That's cool.
Knockback. has to die faster. We can't have that much movement. Morning, it's on burn aids. Yep, 10%, then we'll send it. %. Be soon. Ads.
Guns going on.
On burn aid. Get ready for ab.
Let's go.
On burn. Alright, nice, don't go through just yet. Alright, group up on circle. Gonna go together. When we go in, don't run forward, just move in. Gravity, if you wanna go and die, you're welcome to, that's fine. Just heat in.
What was the loot?
Alright, and we're going, come through. Don't move forward.
Any
You're
more
still gonna die there, goat.
Any more bosses that need distros or no? To swap
No, you're good to switch back. It's almost
there it is.
this Omni. Wow, that's perfect.
Love it. Everyone
Alright,
does
and
it.
move. Hold. Oh yeah, send it.
Waiting. Waiting.
Going in.
Does it leave a dot?
Finchy, you can deter and set and run through.
So this is why we haven't done any hard modes just yet. I'm just you know, this is a really great visual thing.
Oh my god.
How many of you are dying to this, you
Wait,
moron?
how is anyone dying to this? What the hell?
It's
How
not.
far away I am.
You just bubble.
These are actually
Oh,
crazy.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, just bubble
Hey guys,
Dax.
is this
Yeah.
a teleporter? Whoa.
If you put shadow shield on, you can actually get
Fun
those
watching
doing
people die, but get involved.
We can't be trusted with Frogger. Nax told us this very clearly.
Yeah, look. Frogger was hard. Do you remember that time Hanko died like 3 times on a pull?
That was pretty funny.
So fucking funny. And we were just about to pull the boss and we had res him. It was a shambles. Alright, you guys can teleport here now. Can we get a fish feast down for the people that died? I want a full rebuff going into this. There's like boss like trash in front of us, so make sure that we're good.
Hey,
We
who's
have... Huh?
this dude?
That's Croc Scourge Bang.
What dude?
That is.
Like a little lock running around.
He does the
You're fucking
Valithria
hallucinating, dude.
event to the right.
These are
Also doing
important things.
Festergut first. I've sent the Festergut notes, visual and otherwise, so you should be able to see it there. We're gonna go in left. Them's not even. Go. Heroic. We're going on heroic from here.
Oh.
Love to hear it.
Do you reckon we can do
is
it?
this?
Oh.
Since
This?
we're in use.
Alright, let's go. And DS.
Getting ambushed.
Sorry, DS.
Yeah, behind.
Dips, DS. Yeah, I've got the ads. I'm trying.
One on go. One's in the back.
Yeah, I got him. Both these A-bombs come. Be careful.
Big come.
Don't turf.
Is it green?
There it is.
So what's the play? You meant to
Alright,
pull
good.
them down? Or?
Yeah, pull him down. Yes, I got Booth. Let him die.
Do these need to die evenly?
No, we failed that mechanic as well, so... Doesn't matter if they do. They will anyway. Be careful of proxying the packs in here. If they do, we're going to need MDs into fill, please.
How do you say move?
They're dying within the margin.
Oh, that's right. Move out, move out. I don't know.
Is it within
What was the ones that exploded?
No, the other ones.
Yeah, that's right. That fucked up like half our raid last night.
I can't actually see the cloud.
What is a plague cloud?
Small.
They go these ones.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. These are the horrors, is it?
You don't see the cloud, man. You just saved it.
MDs into fill. MDs into fill. Send DS, please, 10.
Let me get some good angles.
We'd love to see. What's the bet? Half the raid guys here.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, so stacking when these guys get low.
Do these explode?
Big fucking damage.
No, absolutely
They do.
not.
Move out, get out.
Why is everyone running away?
Go far.
Get it.
The weaker says exploding. That sounds like a bad thing.
Nobody died? Good job.
Dude, better than the 10-man last
So
time.
impressed.
Are we ready to kill Lich King?
Left,
Oh my
showing left.
god, let's go.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I ran in to see how much they damage they do.
Play trigger.
And?
Nothing.
We had such big dreams when we made this guild, you know? Shambles now. Grab that Colossus, pull it back. Pull it back, we've got the doggos that are coming in, so we don't want to proxy both of them.
Yeah.
Plus 2 doggos. Sounds exciting.
Yeah, Phil, come on. The filter,
You don't want fun?
No, not that kind of fun with friends, you know?
I'm turned into a slime. I don't understand this mechanic.
Oh, Omni?
Ask your local healer for a dispel.
No, we don't do that here.
Gina,
You do it,
why are
me.
you crying?
It's on the game, no you have to do it.
I'm so
Yes.
proud of you.
I actually think Daz could, like, you know, say it word for word along with it.
No.
Can you kill both dogs at once, or is it too much?
That's death. That is death.
Sure you can.
I don't know, have you met us? We're pretty good at
That's death. Yeah, we're pretty good at shambles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pull it off?
thanks, 10. Yeah, grab it.
Show us
No one got Omni up, guys. Can we get a battle res on him, maybe? We'll reset on our first wipe anyway.
Whole thing happening from Stinky?
I'm getting him on all my res as well.
And then this guy after tries it.
You killed
Hang on, guys, comms. This guy spawns a bunch of little ads. Just burn them down. We're not
The
gonna
other
try
one,
and...
isn't
That's meaning. Big A
Oh, that's right.
And then 9 sacks for them. Okay.
You all good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 10 now. 10 now.
20 and some burning.
Serious mate, was that D-Sack second mate, or is that how much damage that does normally?
It's decimate.
It was both. So. The D-Sack is
Fabian
not for the
didn't do-
decimate. The D-Sack is for the damage that comes after decimate.
Yeah.
Got the new guy.
I'm at 8 stack.
Be dead. There's another dog coming in. You wanna run or?
Can we just get Omni up first, please? Can we get a distract on it maybe to keep it there? Alright.
Done.
Wonderful. Once Omni's up, we'll pull. Get some rebuffs on him as well, please.
You assuming we're killing Festergut in less than 2 hours?
No. Cool. Alright, he's rebuffed. Let's go. Phil on you.
Yeah, play.
So this one is the one that does the ads. Don't panic. He also, I think he does the decimate as well.
Yes.
He's gonna cleave the ads down, and it'll be fine. The game crashed again. It was the distract, was it?
No, your model ruins haven't
Alright, cleave these down. How many stacks
I'm
you want?
at 8.
Alright, I'm
9.
gonna taunt onto the higher. Spawning now, so I'm
10.
burning. Grab the ads.
Ooh, pipe boy.
Ads in.
Pipe boy. I saw Pipe Boy come down, eh? I'm like, what the fuck? Forgot about him.
6 stack.
There are also traps in these hallways too, by the way.
We learned that the hard way last night.
Oh, really?
10 stacks.
We
Oh,
learn
whatever.
most things the hard way. Spoilers.
Quick, spring for the trap.
We do nothing the easy way here.
Fishing
It's
for
a miracle that we can clear Ulduar.
Fishing for trap.
Yeah?
Yeah, make sure you spread out so we guaranteed catch.
Exactly right.
LG's gonna do that for us.
We should go play a Nax
Yeah,
after.
loves traps.
So we can actually kill something.
No, we want to start.
Guinea pig that started chemo.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Okay, can we please get a fish feast? Jesus fucking Christ.
So what does this guy do?
Cool.
Yes.
This guy hates us. So this guy hits the tanks really fucking hard. Alright, let's have a look at. Yeah, no, so we're gonna stack on the other side. I'll share the visual note and show you ours. Okay, so everyone have a look at that visual note there. So we're gonna stack left and right. Sorry, I know you guys. I can't message and talk at the same time about it. So, okay, we're gonna do a similar to Algalon's strat for melee. Right, let's start with that. So, boss is going to be tanked in the middle. Phil's gonna tank him. We're gonna start on the left side leg and then move left and right. There are gonna be green glob things that get thrown out at us. I think it's 3 on 25 man. So they get thrown out at us. You've got to avoid them and move around them. And basically, if you see a little green puddle spawn underneath you, move straight away. Don't finish your cast. Just fucking move. And if you play, treat it like the Cosmic Smash. You just need to get the fuck out of there. Yes, I'll push the note again. Give me a sec. So yeah, so we're going to be stacking on Dax. Melee, you need to make sure it's a tight stack. The range on the green thing is bigger than what's on the floor, like shown on the floor. So we need to make sure that we have enough ability to move around the boss without having to move out. Phil is going to keep the boss stationary, and I will when I end up taking over from him. We are 3 tanking this. Kaizen, I'm going to get you to open on the boss, please. You're going to take 8 stacks of the debuff. Yeah, debuff that goes on you. The debuff will increase your damage. So when you come off the boss, we're going to get a salve on you. The salve order is going to be the same as the Blight CDs, so it'll be Tent, Dory, and then Phil will end up using his on himself. If you need another one, we have flexible ones with Trixia and Dax. Outside of that, we basically need to make sure... Okay, so there's another debuff that goes out. It's like a vomit bile thing. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it. We need to be... Yeah, cool. We need to be /8 yards away from each other, so make sure that no one's within that /8 range. I'm going to put a mark on 2 ranged members. So the first one is going to be a star on 10, and the second one is going to be a diamond on Dory. Dory needs to make sure... Dory is going to be on the right side of the room, and Tent is going to be on the left side of the room, and we're going to have group 4 spread out around Star, group 5 spread out around Diamond, and any other range. So the hunters, you guys just sort of position yourselves evenly among that as best you can. When there are spores that go out, and there'll be a buff that goes on the raid, when those spores are over someone's head, you need to make sure that whatever side you're on, you're stacking on top of the mark that's on your side. So anyone who is in group 4 will be stacking up over on Star with the spore, just all stack up. The buff that you get off that gives you an immunity to the big ability that goes out, which is called Pungent Blight. If you don't have the immunity, at least 2 stacks, I believe, 3 is ideal, but if you don't have at least 2 stacks of that immunity, you're dead. If you stack up too soon, you'll get that vomiting thing, Tent knows the name of it, and that will AoE everyone around you, keep you all stunned, and that will kill you. It'll be a lot of damage. There's nothing we can do to wipe. So you need to make sure that you're moving closer, and then just moving in at the last possible second, and then moving back out again immediately. All the while, you need to make sure you're still dodging the green shit. We're going to get a pull on this because I've talked too long already, but just be mindful of mechanics. Make sure you're stacking. No. If I take a breath, we might wipe.
5, 4,
oh, shit.
3, 2,
Kill yourself, man.
Oh, brother.
Stacking on Dax. Dax is marked with a...
On the left leg, which is...
Left leg stacking up on Diamond.
Don't want to be where that
Ball's
goo is.
coming out.
Yeah, let's move.
Dem's on that
Get ready for the
front.
spores. Dem, you staying here with us? Dem, you staying here with us?
Staying.
Move to the tank.
Yeah, I'm with. I'm with.
Alright, we're good here.
The range score has to move to the marker, by the way. You can't just
Doing
stand
coming.
there.
Who's out? It's in. We're good here.
All the MD's good.
But it did. Move left leg. That's okay, it doesn't matter if Phil takes it now. How many stacks have you?
He's got 5.
Phil has 5. How many do you have?
I have a single one.
You on Phil? Alright, so make sure you're stacking up with the spores, though.
I have spawn and tank.
Okay.
Wait.
No, yeah, this is a wipe. Just run to the door. Cool. So, Weakors are moving my marks. We're going to adjust. Outside of that, Ragnar died in 15 seconds. That was vile gas. Gas just flat. No heals for 4 seconds. You were at the back of the room when we went in, weren't you?
Yeah, but not like I didn't die at the back of the room. I behind.
Yeah.
Tab died in front of me. So did Omni.
Yeah, okay, so we were too close when that vile gas went out. So yeah, please make sure that you guys are stacked at the correct range. Sorry, Dem, I just got your message. I'll share it again now.
So I got it on the pool. Thanks.
Okay, cool.
Just confirming, Kaizen's grabbing the first 4 stacks, right?
We said like 8.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just let him take it to the 8. I want to see how Kaizen's going, so I did call for 8. But even then, all the MDs looked like they went into
Phil
you
had like
because
500k, so
yeah,
I
immediately.
I got 1 stack and then the MDs took over.
So yeah, please MD to Kaizen this time round. We're going to let Kaizen take as many stacks as he can. Phil, just keep an eye on him. If he is starting to get really spiky, just taunt it off him after the 4 stacks, and we'll go from there.
Make sure you don't hit 10 stacks.
Yeah, that's why we taunt at 8, so that way 9 is leeway. What else have we got? Ranged. So, okay, so I didn't really explain it very well. When those spores come out over our heads, we get 3. 3 in the raid total, right? 1 needs to make sure they're stacking up on top of Dory, who will be marked, and 1 needs to make sure they're stacking up on top of Tent, who will also be marked, right? If it's close to your side, run to it. If there's 1 in melee, stay there. If there's 1 in melee and 1 on the tank, the melee needs to run out to the side that doesn't have a spore, and the tank will be the spore for the melee, right? It's a little bit, you got to use your brain a little bit and sort of just work out where people are. But you have, when the buff goes on you, I think it's like 6 seconds, 5 or 6 seconds to sort out where you're going. It's not that, doesn't seem like that much time, but you have boots, it'll be fine. So just don't overthink it. Make sure you're just making the right call and moving to the right spot.
Just on that, the 2 markers that you put out for those 2 range
They got
stacks,
changed.
they got changed. So people just need to, I guess, familiarize themselves with where those people are going to be standing, so that they keep going back to that spot.
So Tent is now X, and X is on the left side of the room as we look at it now. Dory is now Square, and Square is on the right side of the room as we look at it now. So just, yeah. Cool.
So there was one time where I got a spore. Do I just stay on the tanks?
If you're
melee, right?
No, hang on. If you're tanking, then you stay there. If you're in melee and the tank has 1, then you move out. If you're in melee and the tank doesn't have 1, you stay in melee. Right? So like, if there's multiple in melee,
Can you get 1? You turn the boss and put it on the melee.
no, the melee need to move forward to the boss on
You want us to
25
get on the
men.
tank?
Yeah,
It's
I don't think I
probably
mentioned
easier
that.
for me to do it than 10 people move.
Yeah. What? For you? No, because
It's probably
see, the reason
easier
that we
for the
don't want
tank
to fuck
turn the
around.
boss.
I agree. The reason we don't want to fuck around with that though is because if the tank, like on, things get fucky, right? If the tank gets hit in the back or fucking fuck something, or the boss adjusts around you or something like that, it's a wipe. So instead of doing that on PTR, we can fuck around with that on live. But on PTR, I'd rather just actually get the mechanics down rather than, I don't know, it sounds sticky. Booth eat food.
That's fine. Like, it's easy. Melee just have to go to the tank then.
Yeah, that works fine.
Just don't worry if you get parried. The boss isn't parry hasteable.
Yeah, and make sure we're stacking up on Skull in melee, please. So all MDs into Kaizen here. We're going to Cool, everyone's ready. Red isn't. Red isn't right.
3.
Red right, red right.
1.
Left leg, stacking on skull in melee.
We're sending it on full too.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Goo.
Goo.
You can't get hit by that.
Okay,
goo,
those spores are out, guys. So move to the correct area. Star is stacked in. Go to square. Diamond, go to square. Booth, go to square. Alright.
Goo,
Goo's
look at
out.
the floor.
Booth. How many stacks are you at, Kaizen? 5? Okay.
Taunting.
Okay.
Resisted. Got it.
Goo in melee. That's fine.
See the telegraph people? Look for it.
And can you take a step back when you're able to?
On melee,
yes,
melee
on
move.
leg. Other leg. Alright, we've got the spores in. We got a spore in melee, so we're good. Very good stacking, guys. Goo. Move out. Okay, cool. Endless, can you actually hold it?
Goo.
We're not using, don't use battle reses.
RA's on course.
Yeah, okay. Don't use any more.
On tanks.
Go on tanks.
Yep, that's fine. Just stay still, guys. Don't adjust if we don't have.
Shield walling.
Spawn Kyson.
Dem Sham. Alright. Dem, you're staying with us.
Just move Kaizen.
No, Dem, go to square. Go to square.
Very too late.
That's okay.
If there's too many people on a stack, not everybody will get the buff.
It's all good. Most people have 2 to 3 for the minute.
I'm just letting everybody know, so if like you don't see yourself get a buff, like
Goo?
you're on a big stack.
If you don't have 3, you have to use a
I'm blind. Can't see if you have it.
Nice. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I expected to lose more. We
I'm
need
at
10
8,
up,
by the way.
Okay, I'm taunting off Phil in 3, 2, 1. On burning.
Stacking you.
Do on tanks. Do
On
on
tanks.
Moving.
Gas pause.
My polycolors are dead, by the way.
That's okay. We'll just keep going for the minute. Getting the hang of the mechanics.
You don't want to stack
Yeah.
on me, Shadow Mantle.
We don't have enough spores to do this properly, so...
Don't stack spores on top of each other.
That spore just then, melee, like, you can get the goo while the spore's happening. So there was about 6 melee standing there waiting for spore to pop on top of your head, but there was goo underneath you. You
No,
need
we
to
just-
still move as a group.
Yeah, move
Like,
as a group.
I understand that
Just
you
move
want
to the right leg stack spot. Like, you know where it's going to be. Everyone moves over there and it's fine.
Mm. Yeah, exactly. The melee movement
Don't
is
stress
very
about
linear.
the spore. It's just like, you move the goo and the spore will come with everyone else, right?
On top of that, Kaizen, you called out before. Yeah, we were behind the DPS check, but we did lose, like, we lost Omni early.
I didn't comment on DPS.
No, sorry. I was replying to a message. So, Kaizen, you called that you had a spore on you, and that was the right thing to do. But you said spore on me, and I don't know about anyone else, but my head immediately went to DPS. I didn't realize you were
Yeah, I try call spawn on tank.
Yeah,
try
please.
to do that.
I don't know. I feel like we need to simplify the pause for melee and tanks.
What do you mean simplify it?
It's just a marker, doesn't it?
Like, it should just always be the same. It shouldn't be like, if tanks get it, then they move here. If DPS get it, we move. Like,
Just
you know what I mean?
move the tanks.
Yeah, but like if we do that and then the melee both, like if we get 2 melee with it or a melee and a tank with it and melee stays in because they think they're fine, I'd rather just make it.
No. Always move the tanks. And if there's 2 debuffs of melee, one melee says, I'll go out, and done.
I think raid leader just assigns it. I'm happy to watch for it and then tell people where to go. But yeah, you need to look for the markers as well. Either DBM or Foji or whatever assigning markers for them, because the spores
Yeah,
aren't easy
it
to
looks like
see.
Foji is doing it.
You can't see it through the boss, but you can see markers through the boss. So whenever there's spores, you just if there's two markers on top of each other, then like the raid leader needs to separate one.
Foji will scream at you if you get the spore, and then you just have to use your own brain and go, okay, I'm going to go over here.
No, but that's the thing. That's the thing, right? Like where that's the point I'm trying to make. Is that
You don't have
it's
brains.
I've provided the sort of reasoning that you need to use in the moment to do it, but you guys have brains. You need to use them to make sure that we're going to the correct position. So the reasoning that I'm talking about, like, you know, if tank has then move sort of thing, it's not difficult to pick up. It's just going to take a few reps. So let's just get our reps in. We're not changing anything, but yeah, we just need to make sure that we're sort of executing. Do you guys have phone? Yeah, we do. Apparently, it's really good to play Diablo, I've heard.
Oh, just one version of it.
Alright, full rebuff when we get here. We're not changing anything for the minute. Yes, you need 3 stacks. So everyone needs to have 3 stacks. Now, keeping in mind, sometimes when the spore goes off, you won't actually get the stack on you immediately. You still need to spread out. You don't stay there and get vomiting bile and just AoE everyone. You need to spread back out into positions. Sometimes it takes a minute to like update on the server. Reflask if you haven't. I'm going to do a reach and check buffs.
If you have like shield wall, Thane, whatever, you want to pop
AMS.
it for it. Yeah, AMS.
So many different things we can do. Yeah, lock rocks, please.
Can I deterrence it?
I don't know.
I don't know
How
about
they get
Yeah.
stacks and deterrence it, and then you can test it.
Let's see what happens.
I need full health before I start.
Thanks. That's a good idea, Carson. As a tank, that's
Yeah.
4,
Be good.
Pretty sure it's not true. He's a liar. MD's into Kaizen. Stacking on Dax here, guys. Melee. Make sure you spread. Range 8. Two.
Alright, so we got
Esper on Phil. We'll stay in.
Oh jeez.
Melee, we just took a full boost stack there. Alright, spread back out.
4 stacks. Right stand.
Do you want to take it at 6 here, Phil?
Yep.
I got trinkets
Okay.
up. I'm alright for a little bit.
Yeah, I'll wait for your shield block.
Yeah, move to the right.
You got paints up, I'll wait.
Melee move.
I think we can be
Alright,
tighter.
I'll take it on 7 stack.
Balls are out.
I'm coming in. I'm coming in.
Wilson's in melee.
I'm taunting now.
Move over to Phil, melee.
Oh, that's good, that's good.
Tank,
Move.
Okay, we need to adjust our positioning here.
Alright.
Which leg, Dax? Right leg?
Cool. Somebody been called strike on film.
That was when the spore was out. Spore's gone now. Oh, it's all good. Okay.
Shield walling.
4 on me, I'm staying in melee. 4 in melee.
Yeah, left.
Left. Phil, you coming?
Watching my
Quick.
defensives.
It's all good. How many did you get?
Is it 4 right now?
Alright.
5 now.
2. Alright, punch and flight. DS 10. Oh no. Okay, Jesus.
So that many people
Shambles.
didn't have burst for wipe their debuff, right?
Done correctly, yep. So stack at the door. Get
I
DS
haven't-
out.
I have an idea for the goo.
Go for it.
Right now melee is sort of standing there and waiting for a goo and moving if it's the goo, right? Why don't we do like what we do for cosmics and you just move everything
every
around
time.
unconditionally?
Isn't that what she said to do? Like,
Yes. And can we also
We
not
weren't
take up
doing it, though.
50% of the room as casters? We can probably take up less with it being range 8, because we're having to run to Narnia in and out, and it's so much DPS loss.
so that's one of the things that I was trying to point out with sending the image that we are using, having the stacks points in a triangle as opposed to opposite sides of the room.
Yeah, I saw that. I had everything set up for the other thing. I mean, we can give this a go. That's what we're here for, right? Try stuff. I'm going to copy the image and I'm going to put it in the raid assigns. Please have a look there.
I don't think I can see it.
No, you wouldn't be able to, but you know the image.
I've obviously already got it, but yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, basically the way that he's got it set up has a Holy Paladin on one side, Holy Paladin on the other side, and then we have basically the tanks pull the boss to, this looks like the door where we're standing now.
We do it to the door, but you can do it to... So, where Putricide's ledge is, you just want to be as far away from that as possible. So, like... and the best example is this. I got a goo on me, and because I'm on literally the other side of the room, the timer for the goo actually expired and would have expired twice before the goo actually got to me. So the further you are away from Putricide's ledge, the longer you have to react to the goo as well.
Sure, that sounds good.
So if you have a stack like we're doing right now where Dips is, he's literally standing underneath Putricide's ledge. So if he gets a goo on him, it's going to land on him fucking instantly. You get less
well, I
time
like
to
the
react.
sound of that. That sounds good. So that's what we'll do. We're going to keep the group assignments roughly the same. So Tent, you're going to be the square Holy Paladin on the picture, and Dory is the diamond, but I'll reverse those marks around and get them fixed.
You're doing it opposite the ledge. You would do it where I am now, right?
You don't have to be literally opposite the ledge, just away from
the
that
entrance,
area, right? Like, we're doing it at the entrance, and so is Spineless, and so is a few other guilds.
I'm happy to give it a go. Like I said, we're here to learn, so whatever we can pick up, we'll give it a go.
And when we did this, we had several 3-4% wipes and just put it down to PTR debuff and moved on.
Yeah, I mean, if we got it down to 30%, I'd be happy. Yeah.
And sorry, those wipes were also hitting in Rage Timer. That wasn't just like a wipe.
Okay.
The DPS check is really tight, which is why it's so important. Your DPS cannot get hit by the goos, because that's what slows your DPS down massively. Yeah. Moving to spores will do fuck all in terms of DPS loss. Getting hit by a goo you might as well just log out.
Alright, cool. I like the sound of it. I like the strat. So can everyone just come over here where Star is, please? And we'll just get a quick feel for the positions. I know it's in the hallway, but everyone just come out. So Tent, I'm going to get you to stand here, please. And I'm just going to pretend like it's your position. Where Star is.
Yep.
Cool. And then Dory, you're going to be standing over here where Star is. Cool. Phil, come to where Star is. Cool. Alright, so melee stack up on Phil for the minute. It is a much smaller version of it, but can the range just sort of get a rough idea of where they're going to be standing? It looks pretty decent. So again, Tent's group is going to have group 4. Dory's group is going to have group 5, so please make sure you spread accordingly. It's significantly, the people in group 5 are stacked up on Dory. You need to be spread out around him.
Yeah.
Not on him.
So doing all of this,
Leafy?
like, it helps you with less movement for the spores, but what it also does on a negative side of things means you don't have as much room to spread around your stack points for your 8 yards, so you've really got to pay attention to where you're standing and where you're going back to.
Then we're already excluded from that. But Ravian, you need to move out, please. You're standing on top of Dory. You don't need to be there. You need to be like spread out around him. Cool. GG. Have you guys got your position on your side? You guys happy over there? What's going on here?
Yeah, I had no one in my range 8, but I haven't all.
The only person that should, according to our image, the only person that should be between me and Dips is the Resto Shaman.
Yeah, so that'll be Dem. So Dem, you'll be roughly positioned about here where Star is. About there. But obviously within a range 8. Okay, we're going to go in and pull. We spent enough time talking about it, so let's just try and get these new positions down. Dax, you're going to do exactly the same thing. Phil, exactly the same thing. You're just going to do it in reverse, closer to the door.
Yeah. So literally just pull it back to where we're standing here, basically.
Roger.
Alright, pull 10's going up.
Is your facing him towards the door, right?
Yes.
Correct.
5,
Yep.
4,
We'll start on the left foot again.
2, 1.
So make sure you establish your range 8s. Make sure you move into those sort of circular group. Watching the goo as well. Goo. Move. Melee move. Moving every time, remember? Alright, cool. This is good for us. Kaizen, move over to the spore if you can.
To the square.
Vino, need to come in quickly.
Are we moving for goo? Move for goo?
Move for goo. Nice. Alright, I feel like that was a lot better. Keep these people top. Goo, move. Melee move. Did all the range get their stacks? Anyone miss their attack? Move.
Couple that didn't.
Phil, move over to Skull.
I'm on skull.
Okay, nice. That's because Kaizen's tanking. Goo, move. Sorry, guys. Diamond, come into melee. Diamond to melee.
Yeah, I'll taunt on 8.
Yeah.
Might need to do it sooner rather than later.
Taunting 3, 2, 1 now.
On Phil.
Goo, melee move. Goo, move. Oh my god, I feel like what you died, that's huge.
AD, I'm chill dwelling.
Gas spores, goo, move.
Need to move for goo.
Circle, come to melee. Circle, come to melee.
Goo spores here.
Guys, you just ate that.
Yeah, I think I missed
Goo
my
on the
stats
hang.
too, maybe.
You dead?
Yeah, wipe it. That was a bad call from me there. I saw Star was out, so I did.
Yeah, I ran out, tried to get the. I was circled. I tried to get range.
Yeah, but then everyone ran in.
The second
Maybe
thing that
someone's
happened there too, on my stack, I moved because the goo was on me and no one else moved.
Oh, I was on your ass. But
Oh, okay.
The spore wasn't.
Yeah, so look, the reason that we have the marks is so you can see what's going on with people. So if you see your mark move and you're moving towards your mark, like, fuck off sort of thing. Move away with them. Follow them wherever they go.
You should be anticipating it too, because you should have seen the goo as well.
Yeah, exactly. There's a big thing that comes up on your screen from Foji saying goo, like you should be keeping your eyes on the ground. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that's a bit cleaner.
It's a lot easier to do damage from that position, 100%.
Get your reps in too. Like, this isn't a fight you're gonna get in one go. Like, it is fairly simple, but you've got to get the mechanics right.
Yeah, well, that's why we wanted to power here.
Yeah.
That and Valithria. We're going to 11:30. 10. Is that okay with you? Like, I forgot to check the finish time with you.
Yeah, 11:30. That's fine. Yeah.
That's alright. I can get.
I'll be a bit
Full to
fucking
sub
tired
in.
tomorrow, but it's all good.
You do. You love to hear.
Yeah, I love ICC. Like, I don't mind. It's fine. Just one other thing I want to check too, because and I don't know whether this is just because I'm greedy as fuck and just I'm always casting, but in our raids, the Resto Shaman and the Resto Druid absolutely carry the heals on this fight. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of how the damage profile in the raid actually works. Either the raid's going to get absolutely tongue punched, or the tanks are going to get absolutely fisted. So, like, the first sort of damage phase is the raid. Then once he inhales, it's the tanks.
This is our second time.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
second.
So basically on pull, I hit 14k HPS there, and that's only because I know the fight and I know what I need to do. But like on the pull, the entire raid needs to be blanketed with bubbles. Chain heal needs to be going out. Like, everyone needs to have a rejuve on them. Like, it's insane the amount of raid damage that goes out in the first sort of 30 seconds. Once he does the first inhale, then it's basically on the H-pals to keep the tanks up, and the other healers sort of can take the foot off the pedal a little bit in MP5. But
Actually, that's a good point. We've had, if you look back over the wipes, we've got 4 deaths, 5 deaths. First pull, second pull. A lot of deaths before the first fucking 30-second mark.
So it's
alright, cool. Yeah, so just be mindful of that. Let's get another pull ready to go, but so sad.
I'm a little bit retarded.
That's okay. We all are here.
Oh my
GG.
god. I didn't
Hey, she figured out the range. Remember?
do anything.
Didn't do anything, just face pulled the boss.
You can also human
Two.
trinket the Valithria, by the way.
Move, go. 2 people just got hit by that over there. By the way, you guys are too close. Stack up. Yeah, tank come to us, Tyson.
I'm moving forward. Diamond moves forward.
Good positioning. Seems a lot better. Go move.
Under the boss.
This. Take a step back, melee. Alright.
You want tanks?
Moving to skull.
What was that soon?
What mark are you gonna take it off in?
4 on tank.
4 on tank. We're gonna move over to you. Okay, that's fine. This way. Two, we're moving.
When you're ready, Phil, I'm almost at 8.
I'll wait for the paint's up.
Your wall's up.
Oh, you still have it. Okay. I'll wait for 9 then.
Got one more round of spores
Something.
coming.
3, 2, 1, now.
Two.
What's behind melee?
Wall's out.
Alright, cool. There's one in melee.
Out,
Move to the right, move to the right.
Alright, good adjustment there. Nice, okay. Two. We get a salve from
I'm down, I'm down.
I'm spawning, it's on Burnades. I've got shield wall up. I'm adjusting around. Can we pick him up? No, the whole raid's dead. Wipe it up.
Fucking goo
What
dropping.
happened there?
Currents does not negate. If anyone wanted
That
to know.
was spores.
You did just say that.
Yeah, the spore stack that you had burn didn't reset my stack, so I think that's just too many people.
Maybe.
I don't believe there's a target cap. I could be wrong, but I
Really?
don't believe there is.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, okay.
You can't have two spores and get 2 stacks. I think that's the only limit.
No, we only had 1 spore in there, and like I said, sometimes it doesn't update fast, but it still shouldn't have killed you. Like,
No.
It should have registered as being there.
The way it works is you'll get a dot, and after about 6 seconds, you'll get your stack, so it's not instant.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it still
keep
should
another eye on
have
it.
saved him.
Yeah, I kind of stress tested the other healers in the beginning of that fight, and I barely pressed any buttons, and everyone lived. So that was really good.
Can I get more than 10 seconds to roll hots at the start?
Yeah, we can do a longer pull timer.
Gastric
18,
explosion, right?
I believe so.
You'll have to check
18.
with GG first on that.
Sorry?
You'll have to check with GG on the pull timer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll just. I'm just trying to like find my groove. So I'm sorry.
No, you
that I
find
didn't
your
know it was
groove.
that.
You find your groove. Don't you let them. Don't you let them shit on your groove.
When you find your groove, can you like drop the latency by like another 1500 ms? That'd be great.
No, fuck you. Keep your man.
We did not lost that pull either, by the way.
No.
Okay. Well, okay, look.
Yeah, that was my
that's-
fault.
No, it's just good to see where the DPS was anyway.
Omni flew too close to the sun. Omni's dying a lot on pulls, actually, I'm noticing. In like the first minute, he's dead. So what's the go? Is it...
It's a brick, man.
Are you getting like extra latency? Maybe you're not moving out of the way for things, or like because you've got the goo on one of it, and then the blight spores.
Blight
And-
spores is the spore.
Is
Like
the
that's
thing,
unavoidable.
yeah.
Like you need to take that damage. Like he just
And
got hit
what
by
else?
goo and then got a tick from that, and that was GG. Like it's just can't get hit by goo.
The other one he got vile gas. Okay, so maybe it's not actually as many as I thought.
I'm getting hit by that disorient every like 6 times a fight.
And
Is
so
that
Kaizen's one was just somebody
part of the
didn't
fight.
talk on
back-to-back shit, man? It's really.
You
Sorry, what?
You can't do
Part
anything.
of the fight.
Yeah, it
No,
sucks.
so-
I didn't think you meant to get 10 stacks, right?
No, you're not. So what
No, you
happened with
cannot get
Kaizen
sent
is Phil Phil. So we didn't get the salves onto Kaizen, and he ripped back. And then when he ripped back, because of the damage buff that you get, then yeah, it's over. Basically, when the tank dies because of that, he would have like ripped it back off, got a stack, dead. Which is also the reason that we fought at 8 and not at
I
9.
only got 10 after Phil died, didn't I?
No, Phil. Oh yeah, no, yeah, Phil is dead. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Phil went
the
down.
issue
My
is
bad.
Phil died more than anything else.
Get your shit together, healers. You garbage people.
Yeah, I bubbled and then went to sack because I was on global on another heal, and then he died while that happened. Hit 10 stacks. I lived because I had bubble up, and then DI'd you.
Yeah, well, that was the tank phase of healing, right? Because he's getting hit for 30k, 30k,
Yeah.
30k.
Correct. It's fucking hard.
When he's inhaled, like it's just me and Dips have to be on global pretty much. Like we can't really afford to heal people with biogas and stuff like that. Like,
well, that's what the raid healers are for. That's not your responsibility.
Got to be on the
So-
resto shaman there.
I mean, I'm mashing.
Okay, all right, let's get on the pool.
Get your health stance.
Nice, 10 seconds.
Nah, fuck. Oh, actually, okay, all right. Cancel it.
It's a cancelled pull.
Oh, my people.
Oh, where? 20-second pull timer now. There you go, Leafy. Plenty of time.
Good for disc breeze as
Rab, do you
well.
need me to count for you, brother man?
Brother man Bill.
No, Ravian's cracked it. He's.
Rab, you got
he's
5
already over
seconds,
there.
mate.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Now 2 seconds.
GG, groove it in.
Can we go back to the same spots every time?
Yeah, that's what should be happening here, guys. Pick the spot
It's
and
not
move good.
happening.
Moved out.
Go move. Somebody's just standing there casting in that.
More on tank.
Alright, we're stacking.
Daxel needs to go out.
Yeah.
Good out.
Ours
Good,
and-
good. Kaizen good.
Star isn't very easy to see. I'm gonna switch stuff.
Do it again.
Kaizen's at 5.
I have trinkets and shield wall soon.
2 on tanks.
Roll them a little earlier this time. Try and get an earlier tournament. Gas 4.
I'm gonna shield wall at
Should
7.
we stack one or
Come to the melee now. Melee
Good one
now,
now.
Kaizen. Melee.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Need 2 left.
8 now,
Alright.
Phil, whenever you're
Alright,
ready.
I am taunting 3, 2, 1 now.
Healing Phil.
New kills on Phil. Can we get a salve from Trixia on Kaizen?
Already done.
please?
Already done. Oh wait.
Alright, we'll get a follow up after that onto Kaizen.
Oh, you've done it. It's fine.
We have a bunch of paladins. There's no reason not to roll them into you. One after the other.
We're rolling.
Alright, gas balls on Phil. All shock
I'm
move
gonna
out.
move.
All shock move to square.
Other side, yes.
Keep shield walling now.
Kaizen, when black goes out, you're gonna need to use a cooldown. I think you're missing a stack.
Dude. And it didn't drop. Very now.
Alright, very good.
Think it's popped.
Get ready for punch and blight in 5. CS now, Trent. And go move.
What the fuck?
Go melee move. Okay, can we get tent up, please? Endless?
I got a soul stone. I didn't hit the macro hard enough.
Just get a rebuff on him, please. Go.
PTR later, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Alright.
Coming in, I'm
you
coming
come
in,
into
I'm coming
melee. Go.
Go on melee.
Move it to melee. Move it to melee. Alright, spreading.
Just moving the boss a
Alright, we
little
need-
bit forward.
I'm done.
We need tent back up, please.
I'm at 8 stacks, by the way. Burn.
Spawning in 3, 2, 1. It's on burn 8s. I can't micro the spores for you guys while I'm tanking as much,
I
so
wouldn't.
please
I wouldn't
don't.
use cooldowns at this point, Ben.
I'll try.
Just use a trinket, that's all. Do?
Phil, you need to move out.
I need to
Phil,
move
move
out.
to
Oh,
other
sorry.
side.
Yep.
Yep, that's it. no marker there.
Make sure we're moving on to our paladins so they don't have to move in.
He killed Bernades.
Yeah.
Move melee, move.
Right foot.
Okay, move.
Oh my lord.
Dead.
Kaizen into taunt.
Kaizen's got a big kills on Kaizen.
Can we get one of the tanks up or the res is used?
Just
Still used.
hold on that.
Well, it's rinse repeat here now. Right.
Yeah, we're getting better.
30%.
Wipe it up,
How many
guys.
stacks does the tank have? Sorry, the boss has got 3 stacks. Okay.
That was
Yeah,
max tank damage.
Yeah. 44k melee. That's fucking rough.
Mm-hmm.
Balls seem to get dealt with properly that time.
Got it.
That was a lot better, guys. Significantly better. So let's just get another rep in, and then if we show more progress on that, we'll switch to normal and move over to rot.
Did the 3rd stack marker get cleared, or did it just never have a marker? Because I went to call for Phil, and there was just no marker. The square stack and then melee.
He did have a marker, but as far as I'm aware, yeah, I think he had star.
Right.
Star you can't see. You can't see it at all in this, so I'm gonna have to change that on the Foji's week aura. But yeah, so just you're gonna have to
call for
look
Phil,
harder.
and I was like, "Yep, just go to where." It's noticeable.
Perfect. A lot better there, guys.
Yeah, I think that would just do that then. When you're off tanking, you call, and then when I'm off tanking and you're tanking, I call.
I appreciate that. That'd be a lot better.
Because yeah, you got to worry about your own fucking feet.
Yeah. We all know I struggle. Without like tanking deaths aside, it was so you died to the DS, not being able to hit it fast enough. So what we'll do is, can I just get when the Holy Paladins have to do a DS, please make sure you're using your bubble on it if we're using it during Blight, which they're assigned for. Just to avoid that, if you've got a macro that you could use for it, I'd appreciate it.
You're using it somewhere else, Tendra?
No, because I literally haven't had that issue ever before.
Nah,
like, I think it was half brain lag, half PTR lag, and that just equaled death.
Yeah, so yeah, and that's fine, no stress on that. But I like to prevent as much of the accidents as we can. Thank you. So yeah, we'll just get we'll get you to use a macro with a shields and your DS next time, and that should help. It'll just avoid anything messy. Because then after that, it looked like the second time you died, you know. I mean, it's bound to happen anyway, and a lot of AoE damage. You don't have all your buffs and shit, you know.
You're gonna drop a repair bot?
Yeah, probably a good idea. This is shameful again, but does anyone have any more gold to lend me for fucking repair?
Are you kidding right now?
I copied the character again, I got no gold, I'm poor. Oh, thank you.
How are you gonna buy a DV at this rate?
I'm gonna siphon it out of the guild
Don't give her
fund.
anything,
Like a
I'll
good
just give her
PM.
20k. She's
No, I want more.
The only
you.
thing is, and I'm just spitballing here. Looking at my death where I killed myself, for 11 seconds I had no incoming raid damage. So before the Pungent Blight, everyone, except for maybe a couple of vile gases here and there, and the tanks should be at 100% health. So if the spores are getting handled correctly, you probably don't even need to DS the Pungent Blights. Obviously you want to do it, so that's fine. But you probably don't even need to do it. Like, everyone's got 30k HP roughly. And
The thing is, it requires everything to work well, and like usually when we design our raid strategies, we try and design them around like
the lowest common
that's
denominator.
why exactly. So like that's why I'm always yelling at dips in the soft reserve raid, like
There it is.
about how the MS is everyone's responsibility on a noob. Like here, we do it differently. We make sure that both the hunters are running aim shot and at least 1 or 2 rogues are both running MS. In case they all fucking die, because Leafy likes to let people die to pen colds. So we just do everything as best we can to avoid the worst possible scenario. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And that's all stuff we'll end up adjusting later. Cool. Let's get ready to go. Fuck's sake, Dan. I put down a mailbox, your game
I
crashes.
wish I knew why. It's just comical at this point.
Yeah, I need 20 seconds. I've accidentally popped last stand.
Oh no.
How'd you do that, buddy?
Pressed Shift G. Don't ask me how.
Chronic spaghettitis? Is that how?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How you doing the have?
Thank you, Shadow Mantle.
A health check on Nero. Yeah, he's alive. I think he's alive. Sure he is.
He's with Hanko.
In cows.
What are we waiting for?
Waiting for Dem to jump back online because he's DC.
Absolute rat.
Right.
Oh, he's a fucking rat.
I'm back.
Alright, we're good, let's go. Wait, don't kick me out of the guild, you rat.
It wasn't me! It wasn't me!
And
called
Dem.
GGX.
Ah, dude. Moving to positions, let's get ready to go, get the, we're going.
I'm ready to check it's covering my screen.
Okay.
Shut up, Booth.
I'm outside the ring.
Oh, are you actually? You're not.
You.
Tab stand.
Oh, no. Yeah, wipe it, just wipe it. Straight to the door.
Sitting down.
The ass is out.
Sitting.
My MRT said who?
Why are you AFKing outside the room, dude?
Just in case this happens, he doesn't want to wipe
I mean,
the rest of it.
why are we pulling the boss multiple times?
We're just testing his boundaries.
We're on the PTR, Phil. That's what we're here for.
This is gruel all over when people like AFK outside the room.
That was my favourite. Now, Booth, it's your job to fucking res everyone, alright?
Then AFK.
Well,
Patience
now they've got
testing realm.
exhaustion because, well, Booth has exhaustion actually. Rip everyone else.
Definitely
fuck
washed up.
You have to be something at first to be washed up, and that was never Booth.
Hearing a lot of wear.
Ah, shut up, Daz. That's what
He's
you're here
doing a lot of
for.
rezzing right now. What's going on, brother?
Booth, in danger of doing your fucking job since you just wiped us?
Bruce having allergic
This rat! Dude, he's got to go pick his mum up from the fucking train station.
Booth didn't wipe off, so he couldn't.
Oh,
Well, Finchy, if his dick can't go any further down your throat, you got to calm down, alright?
Does Bruce have the dick?
I mean, you can buy one
Shadow
online,
has
right?
a res pending.
You hear that sound? Intense voice? That's the brokenness that he's starting
So
to
does
feel being
Funch.
here with all of us.
I just hate it when people don't take their reses and it makes me waste 10 seconds of a fucking cast time.
Ugh.
You gotta go AFK between every single pool without fail.
That's how it works.
It's definitely fun.
No, I went through this on about 50 pulls the other night. It's really irritating.
Yes, it is.
Much prefer when like half the raid runs back and the other half of the raid gets rizzed.
I mean, imagine if...
No, it's just because I
can't even
could be
be
sitting down
sarcastic.
getting my mana back instead I'm casting on people that have already had a res put on them. Sorry, I'm just whinging.
That's okay. It's,
We're in just
you know.
You're wow.
Yeah, this is just aware. That's the name of our team. Alrighty, rebuffs. Let's. No, we're not going to check. People still aren't here.
Alright, new rule. No entering the circles.
Oh,
New rule. Booth isn't allowed in the raid anymore.
Excuse me?
Heard me, bitch.
You can't be trusted.
Also, you can just drag the boss outside the door and it'll reset.
Sir, dude, we were in, the door was closed. Yeah, you drag yourself inside the fucking door next time.
I'm sorry, I didn't not used to these ninja pulls. Can we put up a 1 minute pull timer?
Alright, ready, check. Get bus. And let's eat. And eat. All shock. You can eat, but you're gonna end up dead anyway, so.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, buddy. Eat
Forget
food.
the first one.
Why are we in combat?
Who the fuck is attacking?
There's things behind in the hallway that like will respawn and attack.
No, people were literally killing plague insects behind us.
Oh.
I need my rage. This
I
is
charged them to be quicker.
Alright, can we...
Aspect of the pack enjoyers.
Alright, let's get ready to
Your
go.
toes right on the edge.
Hey mate, you said not to go in it. I'm not going
I can see your toes right on it.
20 seconds, you spurg.
How
It's not a
many?
minute.
Please don't AFK this time, Booth.
Ravian, you have 10 seconds now.
Why don't I have a hot yet? So just...
I literally clocked that, Dips, as soon as you fucking sent me that message. I was like, he doesn't have his mark.
4,
Go fuck yourself.
3, 2, 1.
Fun time. Multiple people getting hit there, guys. You got to make sure you're watching your range melee move. Moving on every goo. We're not going to call it every time.
Yeah, spore on tank.
Alright, all shot front out.
No,
Other
wrong one.
side.
Other one. Go on tantrum. Go on tantrum. Move.
It's on square, guys.
Pull your mark next time, tent, please.
Sorry.
Watch the goo. No stress, man. Goo, move. Melee. Goo again. Move.
Shield walling here.
I'm coming across to melee.
Yep. Good stack. Goo, move. We're moving with.
Moving with.
Go, 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 go. Good job.
I'm counting 3, 2, 1, now.
Valve on Kyson, please.
Move, goo.
Thank you.
Trixia, can you get a follow-up salve on Kaiser?
I should be okay.
AD pop.
Goo, move. Grip last time, I'm just gonna be safe, so 1 second on it. Yeah, spore on me, goo move, we're moving. There's a spore in melee, so we're good. Circle, go over the other side. Phil, come to me. Goo, we're moving.
Probably too late, go back to it.
Get ready for punch and flight. Coming soon.
Melee,
Goo, move. 10, TS now. Bubble. Good job, guys. Really good.
Alright, Phil's at 6 stacks, burn getting ready.
Yeah, yep.
Endless, can tantrum get your innovate, please?
Goo, move.
Endless, can I get it then?
Alright, spores are out. We need one in melee. Very nice.
Nice.
I'm taunting off Phil.
I'm tapped.
In 3, 2, 1. It's on Burnades.
LG's innovate, Tentra if you can.
Phil, move to the melee stack. Get a salve on yourself and click off right. Dead.
Hellstone goes.
Wipe it.
A lot of red damage at the end there, was it just...
I think we all got a bit confused when the boss was turning around.
Don't stress about loss turning, it's just the tank
Boss
getting
is going
their
to turn
spore.
plenty of times for sure.
Well, we had H-Pelly died, so...
Yeah, H-Pel was
10 went down.
so...
Can I make a small request for people on the far outskirts just to shuffle in a little bit, just so chain can bounce?
Who battle res me, you rat fuck? You
surely
fucking
you don't...
scumbags!
Just don't
I have
accept
an
it,
auto
right?
accept on. Ah.
Who do you
It was on.
You
Go fuck yourself.
That's a you problem, sure.
Fuck up, Phil.
Don't release. Wait for Phil to res.
Yeah.
That's Rich coming from I went AFK and needed to be doing all the resing last time.
That's very true.
right.
So,
Sorry,
okay, we need to organise mana for our Holy Paladins, and if they're struggling with mana, both needed a innovate. What have we got? We've got Leafy, he'll be using his on himself. We've got Endless and Falls on the raid. So, Endless, you'll be using yours on... You've got yours on Dory.
Yeah.
What I might do is I might switch Tent.
I mean, should we just start looking at a normal mode at some point? Like, there's a lot more to see.
We're at 9:30, we've got 4 other bosses. Yeah, I feel like we've got this. Okay, let's go normal mode. But still, we want to assign the thing. So I'm going to move Tent into Dem's group. And you should get the benefit of the mana type.
I can switch Trinket to hold Innovate for a Paladin.
No, it's alright. Don't stress.
I can use
We're
Suture,
doing it
I
on normal
guess.
for now. That'll be
I'm not going to need super normal. Normal's a joke for healing.
Yep.
Do we still need 3 tank on normal?
No.
No.
No. Fuck no.
Yeah, go DPS. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No, 4's not in the raid. I've said that, Wilson.
Oh no.
I hate
Under the
that.
melee, don't they? Don't have to leave it.
Yeah, I don't know how 4's been listening to any of the strats. It's been muted on Discord.
I'm not getting it.
Here we fucking go.
It's the lowest bitrate fucking audio clip I've ever heard.
Oh, sorry. I'll
You
improve
should
my
be.
keep rate for you.
I'm kinda retarded.
Thank you, Philibonk.
Oh, she's the invite.
Oh, yeah, daddy.
Malice, I think, is our mascot at this point.
So where is he?
My only mascot is a gladiator rank.
I want to have fun. I go fucking jack off and play COD.
Alrighty. Us look good. Let's get ready to.
Health stones. They're not already.
GG needs to eat food. Selmac and Omni need to eat food.
Come here, little juicy lipped 12-year-old.
Yikes.
Yeah, Malice is a bit weird.
Malice is a lawyer.
I have
too.
like 0
He is.
experience in here and I'm shitting my pants.
Alright,
Alright, guys, can we not scare off the people who are here to help us? Alright?
So, MD's to Phil.
Yeah,
And
MD's to
Burn
Phil. Phil's pulling.
It's because I love you,
Rogues.
brother.
So this is the exact same fight, but just without goo now.
Yeah. Oh, really? Now you can be just Zugger.
Yep, melee's literally Zog here.
It's all Shock's favourite mode.
Now.
All in
not now.
5 seconds. 4,
Oh my god.
3,
No,
2,
Carson's DPSing.
1.
Cancel that misdirect.
Tyson, you're calling it. Calling it off the. Doesn't.
All up a Rav.
Calling 3 when 2 was out.
Range stack is much better than cut.
Almost like we've done it a couple of times. Stack up. Balls are out.
That's probably like inside the boss.
Do we just not get goo on normal?
No.
Anything hits it?
Sick.
No, there's no goo.
Hey, dude, I don't listen. All right. Do as I say, not as I do. You know.
That's 2 people that spread it from me.
Come on, guys. We're on normal. We don't have to avoid goo. Make sure you're at the right range. I can't do that in there. Alright, spores are out. Jasper on melee, we're good.
One of you need to go, yep.
Spores are good. I'm gonna taunt off Phil in 3, 2, 1. It's on burn.
Clicking off RF.
We get a salve yourself and then Trixie follow up.
I've already pressed it.
Perfect, that's worked. Soul can just do damage there. Use shield wall.
On you, Burn. Move into melee, please.
Thank you, Kaz.
Attacking you, Boone.
Thank you.
Why are you sucking Burn?
Punch and blood. With the S.
It'll be a normal hearing kill.
Spores soon. It looks like it. It looks like it.
Yeah, it's Joe Brothers, you can't think.
Hey, we were in Ulduar as well.
We're gonna have to just leverage gear upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
GG, come in, please. On a Chattermental team, that's fine.
No, we're good.
Yes, I use my brain.
Also small.
Why is 4 so small? That's
the
so
normal
rude.
gear is actually really fucking strong over the TOGC gear as well. So
Yeah, it's pretty juicy.
don't be scared to take things on normal.
Pay left, pay left.
Phil Horning in 3, 2, 1. It's on Phil. I'm gonna go blood presence. Can I please get a salve on Bernade?
You're not gonna pull for it.
She's going 100%.
We're gonna move out of melee.
Booth opposite. Or melee, sorry.
Ravian, what fucking weak warrior is that?
Okay, hello.
Spamming your name.
Saying it about the sport, you rat dog.
Why is no one else doing that?
I don't know, man. Ask them.
Dude, went on rat dog.
What about a cat dog?
Oh, cat dog's great. I love cat dog.
Calm down and not
For
talk
anyone who
about
doesn't
cat
know
dog.
about the wall valve, it's this little thing next to the boss.
Easy hard mode.
Valve, cricket, oh my god.
Oh, enjoy. Congrats on your Shadow Frost shard there, Phil.
I love to see
First
it.
and last.
Distant land! Oh my
Ring
god,
band.
my feral, bro.
Where?
From a distant land.
Hey, LGs, are you supposed to be losing to the LPLR?
Tank at the door, tank at the door.
Yep.
Oh, panic. Panic a bit more.
Everyone
that's
panic.
called panic, everyone panic.
You're beating him.
Yeah. Can someone innovate Ravian? I want to get some fat trash damage.
We're gonna take a 2-minute break here before we hook into progging on another boss. That was really good, and we improved very quickly there. Thank you for that strat, by the way.
The trash.
Ken.
We want to kill this trash.
Good.
After we've finished the trash, yeah, but
This
before we
trash
do the
nothing.
boss.
My, just a quick suggestion for this one: do a few attempts on normal before you try heroic.
Balls
Nah,
deep.
fuck that.
We're elite
Fuck it.
gamers, actually.
Yeah, we're gonna one-shot
That's
this.
right, we
Don't worry
don't
about
do
it,
that
man.
here.
Yeah.
Exactly the same boss.
Dispel,
What could go wrong?
Yeah, no, well, I mean, a lot of you failed the vile gas, so
Alright, that's enough out of you, Tent. Right? We know you're coming from a good guild, alright, but you're here with us now. But yeah, for real, 2-minute break. Go, you know, take a piss, whatever the fuck you want to do, and then when we come back, we'll do strat and go over that.
I've got time to make a hot chocolate. Regardless, I'm gonna do it.
all the kettle in 1 minute.
I see you're an expert at managing a guild there, Leafies. Is that because you've had experience recently?
You know it.
Are you a bit jealous, you know, Booth? That Leafy won't let you into his guild.
Yeah, I really want to join that guild. I'm sure
You
it's amazing.
seem like you want to, you know, it's just a bit awkward for
It's
you.
got every log under the sun.
Woody just is a guild full of booths.
I'm not even in it.
You're not in your guild.
No.
That makes sense. Selmac, can you eat food, please?
Is there food?
There is now. Cool. Looks like everyone's back. Okay, so strategy for this fight. There might be something to doing this on normal mode, but we're not gonna cave that easily. We switch it back to heroic. I'll put out the RT now once we load in. Cool. So we've got pretty basic assigns here. We've got 3 tanks. No, we're going to get rid of Kaizen. Sorry, Kaizen. So it's a 2-tank fight. Oh god. So Phil's going to be on the boss. I'm going to be kiting the ads. Now, for those of you who don't know how this fight works, basically, Old Mate is going to do a conal spew in a random direction at a random raid member. That spew is going to put a bunch of green shit on the ground. It's going to come out of the green tubs that are around us in the walls. It's going to completely section off an entire quarter of the space that we can use in here. So basically be moving, stay away from the big conal spew. Make sure you're still 8 yards away from each other. You can still get that vomit bile thing that we got from the last one. So you need to make sure you're still at range 8. And healers, please make sure... Actually, Tent, you've done this fight, right? On heroic?
Mm-hmm.
Back on it? The mutated infection, sorry. Were you guys dispelling that?
Fuck no.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, not the healers weren't. So we had a where the okay, I'm stuttering. The fucking we run 2 prop pals, right? So obviously you will maintain the boss, the prop pal will do the ad tanking. The first person that gets the mutation, well no, sorry, everyone that gets the mutation will be dispelled by the prop pally. So healers, healers do not dispel.
Cool. So
basically, the idea is the person that gets the fucking mutation goes to the prop pally who's running around the outside. Then the prop pally will dispel and then taunt the little ad thing or get threatened a little ad thing, and then rinse and repeat. And yeah.
Cool. So what he's talking about the little ad thing, if you haven't seen this before, I've got no idea what's going on. The mutating infection will go on you. You run over to Skull. When you run to Skull, that debuff, he'll dispel it off you, and you'll spawn an ooze on the ground. It'll also happen if the buff just expires naturally on its own, right? The shit that you... Can you stop kicking Tent out of the guild? Anyway.
No one kicked him, he left. What?
I don't know, man. Anyway, we got fucking... So we got Phil... You're running over to Phil. If you have the injection, Phil's going to dispel you. You're going to drop shit. Now, when those things drop, they're going to have 500k threat on you or the person who's dropped it, right? There's nothing Phil's going to be able to do when they're the small ooze to get that threat back off you. So that means you can't drop it and run. You have to drop it and kite with Phil while still staying roughly at the 8-yard range away from... Why would you do that? So staying 8 yards away from him, because if Phil gets stunned and the big ooze catches up to him, then that's bad. So what's going to happen is you'll drop that ooze, and then the small ooze will work into... When there's 2 of them, they'll become a big ooze, and then every small ooze that gets dropped from there, Phil is going to be kiting that big ooze into the small ones, and the small ones will combine. When there's 5 small oozes combined into one, they're going to explode. And when it explodes, you just need to move away from where you're standing and away from where other people are standing as well, while maintaining your range 8. So just move, make sure you're not standing where someone else was standing, and you won't get hit by the explosive effect that like arcs out and comes down from above us. Outside of that, I don't think we need to really worry about anything else on the first pull. We just want to see it. So yeah, please make sure you're looking for Skull. Skull is going to be the person that you're running to with the debuff. Yeah. I think we're good. Everyone ready to go?
I need 30 seconds.
Okay. This boss doesn't hit as hard as the last boss did, but it's mainly Phil that's going to be getting fucked on.
So basically, the way we had this set up as healers was I was beaconing the kiting tank, and then the other HPL was beaconing the main tank, and then just heal whatever, basically.
Okay, cool. So you beacon me, and then Dips, you beacon Phil, please. and then heal the opposite target's tank.
I mean, the main tank just doesn't really take damage, so
just heal whatever. It's a
just
beacon.
heal, like, the person with the beacon on the main tank, just heal whoever. The person beaconing the kiting tank needs to heal the raid, but once you get more, once the oozes get bigger and they take a hit, they get trucked. So you've really got to pay attention to.
If they take a hit, I got one shot on 10 men last night, 10 men hard mode.
Yeah.
Like it's a one shot, it's potentially a wipe if that happens. So they can't get hit. Phil, you need to make sure that you're maintaining distance away from them.
My understanding is I'm not even meant to tank the big slime. I'm just kiting it, right? Like I'm not running up and hitting
that's exactly right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly right. You're just hitting it with your exorcism if you have time, and your shield. And if you need, call for it. We can try and get Arch maybe to throw out some chains of ice or something.
Yeah, easy.
Cool. Yes, Ravian on MD. MDing me on full. Full time is going up. We just need to. Yes. What's up?
Ben, did you say you can't slow small ones? You can slow big ones, or is it the other way around?
You can slow small ones. Can't slow big ones, but you can't.
Okay.
You can threat big ones. You can't threat small ones.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Like if DKs or warriors get slimed, just hamstring it or change it before you go back to the boss.
You're not because just before you go back to the boss, you can't just run in and drop it and run out. You've got to stay there until it's combined with Phil. Exactly. Because otherwise, you're just going to cause the.
It has hard threat on you.
Exactly.
MDs have expired because cool.
It's fine. I got enough threat on my.
We can't get any more MDs. My goodness.
Fuck yeah. Do your job.
The range spreading out. That'd be nice.
Sirs? Make sure you gotta maintain
Pinchy,
your
get the
range.
skull. Pinchy, get the skull.
Move out of that conal.
Spelling Pinchy. Move left. Pinchy, move with me.
You don't want to be standing in that quadrant right now. Cause
Watch the green.
You're
still getting those files.
All shock, I'm dispelling. You're not running back, you're coming back here. All shock, back here.
Go to skull.
We're merging these oozes.
Move
Oh, move out of the frontal.
See the taps right now?
You guys are good to run back now.
That'll tell you where the taps are going to open up. That little drizzle.
That frontal, you got to move away from it. If the boss goes around and faces you, leg it.
I don't even know where Divino was there. You have to run to the tank.
Spray. Watch the frontal. Move away. Can we get a battle res from Endless on Omni? We also get GG or Divino.
Spelling Seraphim.
Alright, that ooze ran straight
that
back
ooze
in.
is... yeah.
Who dropped that one?
Vips.
No, he would have got
Spelled Pinchy. That was perfect Pinchy.
500k.
Divs, your beacon fell off, Burns.
It was following someone else for quite some time. So before it went to.
Whoop. I'm dead.
Yeah. Can we get dips up? Do we have a res for it?
Spelling Selmac.
Move away.
Yeah, move, spread.
Okay, move from your positions. Changing positions. So make sure you go to where no one else was standing. Boss is going to adjust to me. Move to the back of the boss.
Yeah, in that case, Selmac, you have to stick with me. You're not. Yeah.
Alright, can we go to the door and we'll pull a wipe here. I think we've learned what we're going to learn from this pull.
Cool. Are you finding
Okay,
alright. Yourself full, yes or no?
There we go.
Are you finding them helpful?
For these small slimes, they would help, not the big one.
Cool,
But yeah, they would help though. Like, they're worth putting down.
I've been putting in front of you as you run past.
Yep.
So the first thing there on that pull. Hang on.
Sorry, Divs. That was my
Just
bad.
before we do any of that, right? When we went in on that pull there, everybody started screaming. Like the four or five people yelling there, and Phil has to calm what's going on at all times, right? Like he needs to make sure that people know what they're doing. So please make sure that we're just listening to Phil and only making really necessary calls, because if everyone's coming over the top of everyone, it's just going to be a fucking shit fight and it's going to turn into fucking a shambles. We're having a good night so far, right? Yeah, Dips did pull the threat there. Did the person who dropped that die?
I don't know
Or did
what,
he
but it
just-
was being kited for a while, and then it just decided to run to Dips on the other side of the room.
Yeah,
that was
so-
my
Healer
ooze.
threat.
Did you
Yeah.
fade? If
I
you fade, it drops it.
I stood in between the tank and the ooze, and I just beelined it to Dips, and I got aggro back again and brought it back into the ooze.
But how did he get aggro on Dips? Because you've got 500k. Did you?
Yeah.
I don't think I faded.
Yeah, if you fade, it will go to the
If you
second
had
threat.
fade up when it dropped as well, it'll still apply for when it drops. So if you faded before and you still had the buff on you, then the thing drops, then it still won't be able to pick you up as threat. If that makes any sense. So just be mindful of that. I think that's the most likely cause of what happened. Outside of that, like Dips shouldn't have had that threat. Like 500k, it looked like he dropped it. Anyway, live and learn.
Yeah, I think one thing I'm still learning how to cut it as well. But yeah, when you drop the ooze, like you're not running back into your position. You have to like stick around until we can get it merged.
One thing people aren't noticing as well is see the taps around the room. They will drizzle, and when you see them drizzling, that means that section is going to get flooded.
I think that's on. Let me know if it's too much, but that would be on Phil to call, right? Because he's paying attention to just like what's.
Oh, it's incredibly telegraphed. Like
yeah, it's so telegraphed. Like I'm watching people stand there hard casting.
Right.
And
I'm just saying,
moving.
like we don't need other people yelling over on top of
no one.
comms.
I'm just saying, no one even needs to call that. Because I just saw like 6 or 7 people hard casting on it. That's why I had to make the point it out because
it also
people aren't doing it.
isn't like super lethal either. So if you do get yourself caught in it, just fucking move out of it. Like it's not super
Just pop
lethal.
a health stone. If you're losing health and you're caught in it, pop your health stone and move. That's what they're there
Slime
for.
spray is the other thing that, like, when we were dodging the explosion, people were just standing in slime spray. That's still going out at the same time. Wherever the boss is facing, you need to be aware of.
People were standing
500k
in that
damage.
even without that shit going out. Anything else going out, the explosion or the other shit coming out of the walls, people were still standing in that frontal. You need to like be looking at the boss. I know that there's
Unlike the
the
other
ooze
boss,
being
if it
kited.
turns, it's a warning.
It is a warning, exactly. The slimes being kited are none of your business unless you have the buff, right, or the debuff. Outside of that, don't look at that. Don't look at what's going on with that. Just look at the boss and make sure you know where he's facing. You also need to be, making sure you move for the other shit as well. But just I retarded. I watched 3 people, the boss turn around, and 3 people got hit with it. It's just Anyway, I got another image of Tech. I'm going to chuck it in the Raider signs. I like the image, so we'll put it up. Just have a gaze in there if you can. Basically, it's just a rough image of how they're doing it, but what I like about it is the way they've got the raid spread out sort of in a semicircle around the back of the boss, which leaves plenty of room around the back for Phil to openly kite, and it also prevents you guys from being in that that area roughly where the ooze, like where that green shit goes down. So that's another thing that you don't have to worry about. And then you guys can pretty much just, as long as you keep in that range 8, like move left and right when the frontal goes out. If we start rotating correctly, it'd be a pretty good way to stand, like closer in, you know?
And the biggest benefit of running that semicircle or semi-third circle or whatever it works out to be is that when the big ooze does do the big explosion, you literally just mirror yourself to the other side of the room. But don't run through melee.
There you go. Right. So like
that's probably the main reason why we do it like that, because the only thing that can really kill you here, obviously aside from the frontal, is the big explosion.
We're still working past the frontal. But so try and spread out.
You don't want to be hit by it, but it is survivable.
Okay. Bus look good. Ready check's gone out. All shot, please eat food.
That was an accident.
You're done.
You're done. Get out of here.
I'll shock you, handsome boy.
Oh, I've MV'd
So
you,
nice.
Grenade. Please pull.
Alright. Full 15. It'll last that long, right?
Someone being nice makes me uncomfortable.
I know, I really don't like it. Can we not do that to each other?
It's an autism thing.
They all shut the fuck up. There you go.
Fuck up, Booth. You're one of the most autistic out of all of it.
I'm normal though.
Ah, fuck up.
Debatable.
You're normal. I'm not autistic.
Well, you're lying to yourself.
When were we last in?
It's the joke. Send it now.
Whenever you call it, Kaizen.
Yeah.
You're the GM.
Kaizen is a jam. Frontal move.
So
A lot of people
just
just standing there,
you
guys.
now. I'm just gonna go right.
It's like no one's spreading.
Spreading doesn't seem to be an issue. Maybe
Ah,
guys come
gotta
in
go
a
the other
little
way.
bit more.
You gotta spread for the
Spelling dam.
Well,
Getting them merged.
Merge, you
Merged.
fucking bitch.
Frontal. Watch out. A lot of people there.
Endo, we're gonna have to keep up the image shot.
You shit on the ground.
See it missing.
Readjust raid position.
Ah, that's fucking. Profile gassed.
Still need to range
That's
8.
okay.
People. Still need to range 8.
Can we get a res on Dory? Big Ooze is back on.
I'm losing thread on it. How is Indel stripping so much?
Starfall.
We need to merge these two before you dispel me. I think I'm dead here. Whoop.
Ah, it's a scuff, sorry. Alright, Arch, where's Arch? There he is, dispelling.
Frontal, watch it. That's a good spot for it.
You're not running back, Arch, you need to merge.
Archie, you have to stay out with Phil. Just wait until it merges and then you can go back. Alright, now you're good to go back. Alright, move. We've got the explosion going out. Move out of your positions. We'll adjust back after. Alright, we got oozes out. Watch the big ooze.
Haunting.
Frontal's out. After this, we're moving back into the middle of the room. Demke, get yourself up. We've lost 2 healers. Get them top. Moving back.
So hard not to dispel.
Got Burke, it's dispelled. Ah, podcast.
Alright, make sure we're careful, staying away from Phil as best we can. We got an ooze way out.
Right. Running it, yeah, just running past the ooze.
Alright, cool.
Fresh beacon.
Got an unstable ooze. Okay, it's exploding.
Blowing
Get ready.
up.
Move. Make sure you move to where no one was standing before. Alright, cool. Use cooldowns if you've got them if you need to. Moving back into position after the spray.
That's my boy, Phil.
This should merge, please merge. There we go.
Can we please get on the map if we have a battle rope?
Oh, we have multiple.
I've slowed that one for you.
All those oozes, if you have threat on them, you need to go stand in front of the big one. Just go stand in front of the big one.
Trying to move them.
Damage doesn't matter, just stand in front of the big one if you got an ooze. Frontal, move away. Little ooze coming in from the back, careful on slowing it. Green shit on the floor nearest care melee.
It's blowing up, explosion, move.
Alright, moving now.
Dispelling Ravian.
Alright, we're gonna move back
Dispelling
into
Dax.
position. Stay alive here. Use your health stones if you have to. Readjusting after
Oh fuck, we got 2 oozes.
2 big
They all merge
oozes.
together. They all merge together.
No, I don't think they do.
They do.
See,
Pretty
let's
sure
see
they
what
do.
happens.
Whoops.
No, that's alright, that's my fault. I've been watching everything.
No.
Can I get an MD into Bennett?
I mean,
I don't know.
Dem, have you used your mana type?
Yes.
Frontal,
Hang on,
move away. We're gonna innovate into 10 if we have.
no,
Need to run them.
Unstable explosion, move away.
Everyone needs to run these little oozes with they're just everywhere. Just run them
Okay,
into the
cool.
big ooze.
This is a wipe. Just wipe it up, please. Outside of up until that moment where we had like a bunch of oozes spawn and everything went to shit.
It's 11%.
Everything was decent.
Yeah, actually, that was really close.
It was.
The next big thing with the mutations is that the debuff gives you a dot, obviously, but it also, this is the most important thing, decreases the healing you take. So you need
it's
to
a
move
75%
straight
MS.
away, because you cannot be healed. That dot will kill you if you don't move to the off tank and get dispelled as quickly as possible.
It's preferable to even just dispel it early and just have the it'll follow you around, right? So just dispel it as needed.
I'd rather not do that if we can, because like the idea is that we move it out and dispel it. It shouldn't take more than 2 to 3 seconds to move to where Phil is standing. That's it, right? It's I think it's a 5 to 6 second dot. You have plenty of three ticks isn't going to kill you. 15, okay, my bad. But it's not going to kill you.
So I'm power shooting the people that are getting it, right? So that initial damage is fine, but I'm just saying, if it gets to the point, you may as well just dispel it.
Yeah, but
cool. Like,
it
moving on
shouldn't
from
get to that
How
point.
come we had so many up at the end? Like, does he put more out over
We
time?
we're going slow.
It starts going out. The first thing is it starts going out quicker. The second thing is if you get dispelled and you don't make it merge, you run the risk of having a medium ooze and 2 little oozes, and rather than the little ooze going to the medium ooze making a big one, the 2 little ones go into another medium one, and you have 2 medium ones, and they don't merge.
No, they do. They did.
Sorry,
They
I
did?
didn't think there was a medium.
Yeah, they
one. I thought
100%
it was, like,
they merge.
little and large, or am I losing
yeah,
it?
but obviously it wasn't
it is
intentional.
little and
It was more of
large.
an issue.
It wasn't intentional, but the point is that because we didn't get it to fill 2 of the small ones combined, rather than going into the big one.
Okay, but
Which
how
is
come
why
we
the
had so
argument-
many up at once is my question.
Because people weren't moving them into the correct position, right? So if you're standing out and then the oozes aren't like going in together, then that one. So say like someone gets one and they don't run to the tank, so they're not getting dispelled, so they drop theirs naturally over the other side of the room, right? Then we have to move the big ooze around, and in that time somebody else has gotten the debuff, and they're over the other side of the room where Phil is dropping one, and then Phil moving
People
means that
just
they
aren't
can't
doing their
combine
job
then.
with
Well,
standing with Phil until it's combined. That's how there's so many up.
Yeah.
Because they need to. Yeah, exactly.
Phil, you don't need to double back on yourself as well. Like, you can just go straight through that ooze
Yeah.
with
Well,
the freedom.
the doubling
I
back
think
that he
doubling
did.
back is maybe confusing people.
The doubling back that he did was because people were dropping them behind or dropping them and
There was
slowing
also
them,
that.
and then the big one was moving past.
Like sometimes I have to move.
You just need to move in front of where he's moving. That's it. It's as easy as that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Exactly right.
Yeah.
Don't
We
give
do
him confidence
since that
boost
was
if you need it.
pretty much a heroic kill anyway.
So you
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the heroic kill.
You kind of want to, like, if he's being kited like 10-15 yards in front of the ooze, don't run to him and don't run to the ooze. Kind of go between, because obviously you don't want to run on top of him with the vile gas coming out as well, right? So you want to go between him and the ooze that he's kiting with your ooze, if that makes sense.
And there should be enough space. Phil should have a decent amount of range to be able to move.
Correct.
Like,
I had to.
further
We
away.
need MDs as soon as that big one comes out, because that big ooze smashed my face in.
The MDs won't do shit.
Reset.
No, for the big one, not the little ones.
Why are you talking about a reset booth? We're doing this on heroic.
You said you just said we're doing more.
No, I said I'm happy with a heroic kill. Like, we'll get this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, when the big one spawns, can we MD it to Phil?
Can you go shut up?
Yeah. Frontal, move away.
Alright, dispelling tab. I just instantly went to Endless? I can't get that. I
Yeah.
can't get off you, Endless.
He's got mirror images.
You have to move.
Endless, you need to go to Skull. Endless, go to Skull. He has vile gas on him. You need to keep people away from him.
So I'm like, let's move towards Endless.
That little ooze is in melee now. It's on tab now.
I'll just chase it.
Interesting.
There's gotta be a bug, right?
Yeah.
Yep, it's merged. Dispelling cards now.
You don't have threat on the big ooze, Phil.
Sorry, yeah, got it now, sorry.
Can we get a battle res on Kaizen?
Yeah.
Thank you. See, that was a good drop on that ooze there, that little ooze.
But can you just leave the spells for me? It's very confusing.
Don't touch it. Yeah, it's Phil only.
Always trying to involve yourself.
Dispel, all shot.
Spell, you need to be in front of the ooze, not behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Careful running very close to the big ooze, because it has an aura.
Should have it.
See the way that one was dropped.
Explosion.
Chill walls up.
All land on me, it's great.
Can we go to the door on white, please? Guys, talking on pool, like, I don't, the MD, yeah, like, it was Booth going on about the fucking reset, like, it didn't need to happen with pool, it was already happening at that point, we weren't resetting. And the MD, on the big one, I sort of get what you were going at with that, but you said it like 5 times, just, we need less comms.
Literally, I had no one kind of going, yep, we're gonna MD, it was literally just a silence, and then there's fucking ranting about something else.
But the thing is, the ooze is under, like, the big ooze hasn't really been too much of an issue. The only time it's an issue is when Phil has gone down or got bile or something like that. Like, there's been other circumstances to why Phil hasn't been able to get it. It's, yeah, it's not.
That's fine, but like,
don't run back, by the way, guys. Stop! Don't run back at all. Can we just
if
wait
he's
for a
potentially going to be doing this, that, or the other, then why are we not emptying the big ad?
I was about to say, do we need to assign it just a single MD for the big ooze to fill? Because it's that initial, like, when the big ooze spawns is when it just nukes the person who's trying to combine the 2 slimes. They're obviously closest to the big slime, and they're just going to get one shot, which is what happened to me.
What happened to you is that the big ooze came running in towards you and clapped you.
No. I had infection. I combined it with the other little ooze. The
and then
big
you
ooze
died
spawned,
and ran out.
and I get clapped because I'm closest.
Okay,
I don't know what to do there, but obviously, like, Phil's struggling because he's looking at dispels as well. He's not getting initial threat.
Okay, if you want to do the MD, that's fine. But it was on the pool timer that it was mentioned, and it's just not.
I mean, I said it before, but I was ignored, right?
I didn't hear you, but yeah.
I just asked our hunter. There's no MDs in our raid.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need them. It's just
for reference.
for wheelchairing.
Yeah.
Okay, so run around the back of the room. Can we get Finchy or not?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, perfect. And the dispel counter. Having a look. Give me a sec.
I'm trying to. I'm messing with my.
Coming up too.
I did dispel myself. That's because I was in the correct position, and yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
fine.
that's no worries.
Booth has as many dispels as Phil does, which is unacceptable.
Dispelling once people were low. Like,
Yeah, but don't dispel when people are low. It's not your place. You're a shadow priest.
I'm not a
We
shadow
appreciate
priest.
the
I'm a
help.
healer. I'm looking at raid frames.
Oh, well, you look like a shadow priest on here, but still, that's not the point. I understand you do healing,
Still
but
not the assignment for that
exactly
particular role.
So I have been slow on it. I'm messing with my plates, so now I should be able to see the debuff on my plates, which should help me a lot. I'm just struggling, like, looking back and forth between the plates and, like, my raid frames. So it should be a bit easier now.
Only when that first initial combination is happening, Phil, do you need the person to call it, or are you going to watch for it? Because that's when obviously you need to instantly taunt.
Yeah, ideally I should be able to do it myself. Like, I'm hoping that messing with my plates here will help. But if people want to come, it obviously.
Yeah, it's only that initial combination that the big slime spawns is when Phil needs that like help, because he doesn't have control over the combination. It's up to the person dropping the second slime that Phil needs to be aware.
So what I think needs to happen is if you've got the mutation on you, you need to run to the right spot and then say, okay, Phil, dispel me now.
Yeah.
Look, I see what you guys are saying, but Foji's literally marks it, and those people can run over to Phil, and Phil should be able to see the marks on both his raid frames and in game, right? So even if he doesn't, like, it's like exactly what Trixie is saying. It's unnecessary comms. It's going to clutter it. What really needs to happen is Phil is learning. So Phil needs to understand, like, and get his timings right and make sure that he knows what's going on and be able to adjust to other people around him. And that's going to take some time. We don't need to add in 15 comms over the top. And that's an exaggeration, obviously. It's just 2 people or 1. But just let Phil get the hang of this, right? The MD, we can save it for that. It's really not necessary. It's not. He just needs to know the timings and when to get it, okay? So we'll save the MD. We've got Ravian assigned to it. We have Shadow Mantle waiting patiently to ask a question, so go for it.
just with regards to the ranged positioning, I'm seeing a lot of people like running around. Just from my experience, with the fountain of green shit that comes out and puts a pool on the ground, if you're standing on the inner kind of circle there, you don't actually take any damage. You don't have to move at all. Is that
That's what I was
should
saying
be
with
doing?
the picture before. So if you look at the picture that we got put out in the Raider Signs channel, the reason that I said it was good to be inside there is, again, that green shit, when we are running around and moving out of the way, we're not going to get hit by it. We still need to maintain our range 8. Outside of that, being in that smaller part of the like circle is better.
There's a lot of panic with the ranged, like everyone's crossing over each other. Like if you just find a comfy position, you see like correct me if I'm wrong, but this is just what I've observed. You have like the kind of circle or pedestal that Rotface is on, and there's like 2 little onion rings. The inner onion ring, if you're standing basically just forward of that, you won't take any damage from the pool that comes out from the walls.
Yeah, just on the, like the line of the blue and the yellow sort of onion ring.
So again, if you just refer to the image that my brother made, then that sort of line that he's got the icons of the ranged on, that you're good there.
Yeah. So that's what we were talking about before. But like the biggest issue that we have at the moment is the kiting, and that really just comes down to noise and Phil getting the hang of it. So that's the issue that I want to resolve here, and that's the reason that we aren't just switching to normal and dealing with it, because this is a hard mode we're going to be attempting on week 1, right? So we want to get the hang. We're not going to talk anymore.
I've been sorry, I was a bit not listening to people, but is there any reason why we have markers on Dory and Tent? Because I'm looking at my VOD and it's putting different markers on people every time an infection comes out. So if there's
that was because of the last boss, so there is no reason for
okay. It's very disorientating if there's like random markers and there's different markers being assigned.
We'll get rid of that. We're going to leave you a skull. Everything else that's a mark, that's for you to dispel when it's near you.
Okay.
We're going to get a pull in.
Health stones, please.
Oh, need buffs.
Yeah, please.
Has
anyone got any more
thing I
questions?
just remembered as well, and I don't know whether you've got this turned on or not, but the DBM features where DBM does the auto marking, you've got to turn that off for the Foji pack to work correctly too.
Yeah.
There's only a few of us that assist.
I'll check if mine's turned off.
So if you have an assist, just make sure your DBM auto marking's turned off.
Kaizen was the one who was doing the actual mark there, according to my chat.
Okay, cool. That looks fine.
Sorry.
Oh no.
I just don't
Let me know
know
when
how to
that's
do
done, and I'll put a 10-second pull timer up.
I'm trying to find the marker.
It's just in Rotface, /DBM Rotface, mutated infection.
While we're dealing with this, does anyone else have any more questions or not understand something about this fight? Now's the chance.
Alright, I've unticked the mutating infection marking.
It looks like it rotates between star and circle. Anyway, yeah, alright.
Because they can be 2 at a time.
Right.
And then we get the soul stone out real quick.
Yes.
5, 4, 3,
He's
2,
ready.
1.
Gotta love not missing a charge.
So a lot of range need to move in closer.
Yeah, guys, you don't need to be out that far. The healers could even position up behind the tank.
Healers could be all under the boss.
Go,
by the way.
dispelling, go.
Frontal?
How does something go?
I don't know.
Where are you going, Phil?
Second death.
Let's go this way.
Move in front.
Dispelling, we should get a big goose.
You're right there, you're good there.
Okay, I got this one.
That was really good.
Thanks. It's like it's easy.
Sir?
What's Finchy?
No, not yet. I don't want to use that battle resist yet.
Dispelling Finchy.
It's on army the dead.
Yeah,
army needs to go away.
You can't army on this boss.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to hold that little loose there. Get a slow on it or something.
Should merge soon.
Good DS.
Dispelling Trixia.
Right.
You didn't cancel your div sack.
Tent. Dispelling your tent.
Alright, it's a lot better.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Alright, we can adjust to this. Use your health stones. And send a
Spelling,
DS.
sir. Sorry.
It's too late. Battle res on Seraphims, please.
Who's explosion? Move.
Let's do Vino. Up the news.
We have an ooze in on the boss. I'm adjusting the boss back. And there's two people.
Guys, when that explosion starts, you want to run to
Arch,
unique
dispelling
places.
arch. Let's get these merged. They're merged. They should merge.
Frontal, watch out. Make sure you adjust it. The ooze is behind the melee here, Phil.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them up.
That's okay. We're doing good. We're fixing it.
What's Leafy? Oh, he's right there.
Yeah. A lot of people just got hit by that that fucking vomit bile thing. Can't do that, guys. You gotta spread out. Slash range 8.
Shock. Good dispelling all shock now. Let's wait till it merges.
Is this one gonna be explode? Ooze is in melee.
Just let it just hold up until it merges all shock. Yep.
On your rab care.
Avian, can you run to the ooze? Move away, guys.
Move to unique positions.
Make sure no one's standing in them.
There's 10. We've got 3 small oozes.
Fuck's sake.
10 died. 2 big oozes.
Wipe it. Go to the door. Wipe it up. The oozes were really good, and then they got messy. What happened?
Yeah.
It was the explosion where they got messy, was it?
It was around there. Just they kind of like separate, and then like you're trying to merge the 2 small ones at the opposite sides of the room, and then there's like a third one coming out by the time you merge them. It gets really ugly.
So as the fight progresses, they just come out quicker, so it's just
Yeah.
so much more important for people to react straight away and start moving.
So yeah, we can't have downtime. Do not release. Do not run back. We have a DI out. I really just want to see us get the hang of the oozes and the kiting of it, and then we can move on. But until we get the hang of that, like, this is, yeah. It's the most basic, like, fundamental part of this fight.
So do I stay with Phil until the merge happens, and I just fuck off back to my spot?
Correct.
Yes, exactly right. And you don't have to necessarily stay on top
You
of
don't
Phil,
want to be
just stay away
on
from him.
Phil.
Yeah. You just want to be within 8 yards of him and in front of the ooze.
Outside of 8 yards.
Yeah.
Alright. Everything else about that, like, was better. It just started to, yeah, as it ramped up. No, the slime doesn't disappear when the
The
bot-
first like 4 or 5 are pretty much perfect.
Yeah,
As it gets more hectic, people start making mistakes. That's all
It was
is.
on the
Like,
first explosion because everyone had to move, so then everything went up in the air, right? And then when that happened, we didn't adjust back correctly. And that's what we need to do, adjust back correctly.
Did anyone notice my god tier human trinket as I ran back into melee after dropping my ooze? I got vile gas as I ran back into melee, and I trinketed before the first tick went out, so no one got done by it.
There we go, Soul, get the 7
S-
minutes going. Ugh.
ST gamer over here, guys, just so you know.
Jesus Christ.
You're looking
Can
for
we
a guild?
please
Yeah, you're so humble.
all
Very
take a
high
moment to appreciate Selmec. Resing in ooze, running through ooze, slime spawns, dies.
I didn't resin ooze. I
Proud of you, Selmec.
And uninvised in the middle of the ooze.
Oh yeah?
Uninvis. I just see Selmec running through ooze and it just looks like you slip on it. You die.
Overall, though, this prog has been, like, pretty good. We're getting a fair bit out of this, so let's just keep it going.
Just for reference, we got this on our, I think it was our 5th or 6th pull, and that was our 2nd or 3rd, and we got it to 38%. So you like doing pretty good.
Yeah, 2nd or 3rd, yeah.
Are we as good as you guys?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
What the fuck?
We will just go fuck ourselves.
Can we change our name to
Could have sugarcoated it a bit, Tent. Jesus.
Better than Dark Ale, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, true. Being fair,
We might be
Yeah.
more racist. That's saying something.
Tents from
Can I say it?
E-Girls. That's exactly right.
I say it if you want to mute Booth, go for it.
I love the Chinese people.
I don't. I think we should just meet him anyway.
I'll allow it.
Because I love you, brother. Because I
Very
love
nice.
you, brother.
Gotta settle down on the prejudice against Booth.
Look, Booth. I'm not gonna say that. Don't worry about it. It's fine. No.
Is Booth still rating an extra strategy?
Yeah, daddy.
What
day is it, cuz?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's put his extra strategy together, and I think he's worked out of it.
is it, cuz?
LG's wants to move.
We've muted Finchie as well. This is downhill very quickly. All right, buff set.
There's still a little bit of chaos in terms of the range, kind of just running around wherever because they're like freaking out. So just really try to find it. Well, there really is.
Never come to find it. I mean, then you could avoid the frontals.
Old shot, please, eat.
The frontal is it, and that's it.
Seraphim, eat. All shock, eat.
People just need to
Boost fast.
respect where someone else is standing.
Yeah.
So many times I
gonna-
move to a spot and then someone else comes and stands right on top of me. Like, just don't do it.
You just smell great, Gigi. Just
You shouldn't really have to move aside.
I'm making a sniff macro now.
If you're standing in
There isn't actually enough space, even if every single person was all the way around the boss, or at least
Not with the
what I
range
saw.
8, but
No.
the healers should be behind the tank. I think.
Healers
under
should
the
be on the
boss
boss.
instead.
Yeah.
I should be
all
on the
healers
boss.
should be. All healers
No,
should be under
healers,
the
not
boss.
Phil.
Hey Gigi, you smell good.
Fuck off, mate. Swear to God, I'll come to your house.
There's like one side of the boss that no one's utilizing right now. Like there's just so much room.
Well, the idea is a semicircle. Yeah.
Running right.
Right.
Yeah,
go.
Spelling Gigi now.
Alright, letting combine. It's coming into. Alright, cool. We're going to adjust the boss away a little. Spread out.
It's combined. Taunting. That's hard to
Gigi's on
see.
the
I
move.
miss you. Oh, it's...
Big Ooze is loose.
Yeah, one ripped.
Oh, but they're coming together. I'd hold off on the next dispel, Phil. Oh, yeah, very nice.
Doing all shock now.
Frontal.
That's perfect.
Doing 10 now.
Alright, we're going to be on the 5th one very soon.
During Seraphim now. Perfect, that's really good, guys.
You're kidding, bro.
Spread 8.
Alright, DS,
Floating.
please, 10. DS now. Alright, cool. We're moving it back into the center, so be ready.
There's one
There,
loose.
that's fine.
Actually, I can
You've got
take
it,
that
just
one.
kind of dispel. Yep.
Oh, sorry, I dispelled early.
Good drop.
We could be able to get merge here. The goose is out.
And we need to sunder.
Jesus. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. Alright,
Davino, you're not. Davino, you're not running to the tank.
Melee.
what happened there? Vile gas in the melee. Why did you guys hit that?
Oh, I don't know, brother.
Too many people died in.
Because we lost Seraphim out and there's not enough out after that. So yeah, where were the healers? Were you guys all standing under the boss after we said that the healers should be in under the boss?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Can we get Booth and Leafy, if you're not already? Can you please make sure you're staying
Booth
out
was
of
out.
ranged?
Booth was already out.
Okay. Yeah, Leafy, if you're not already, please make sure you're staying out of range.
You fucking.
Nice, brother.
Sir?
You just get up and then go down again?
I did that twice last night.
I saw that. That was fucking great. I didn't realize you were in the fucking ooze.
Oof.
Oh,
Where
let
do
me
you want
guess.
Leafy?
Was it endless?
Who raised you?
Had to be
Endless.
endless.
Yeah, man.
It's such an endless thing to
Who
do.
the
He
fuck
reses
raised
you
you,
in
man?
some danger.
Why'd you have auto accept on, man? What the?
Didn't. I clicked it straight away because the boss was about to respawn.
Serious question.
Yeah.
We had Zaya, Trixia, Tentra, Kaisen, the other warrior all died to Vile Gas from Funch, GG, Shadow Mantle, Divino, and Arch.
Yeah.
We were 8 yards away, so does
sorry,
that
they're
go?
pets. Not those players.
What do we change that poll? Because that's the first time we've had it in melee.
No,
Is
no,
it?
it's just
We've had it
really
in
shit.
melee
It's
before.
really shit RNG. Like I said, when I had it before, I managed to see the debuff on myself and trinket before the actual damage went out. Whoever brought it in that time, it's unlucky. It's just really shit RNG, basically.
The last person I can see it on was you, Shadow Mantle, but I don't
Vile,
know.
yeah, if you look on 10th step, Vile Gas, Tomb Crusher, Arch, DK, and then
all the
Spanko,
pets.
and then GG. So all the pets got it.
No,
Doesn't
but
matter,
in
though,
like
it just means there's not enough people at range.
Yeah.
No, I was at range. Now, at one stage, you ran the boss towards me when the explosion was happening. I'm not sure if that was during that, and that's what happened.
Sorry, do you want to say that again for me?
during the explosion, you ran it out towards Endless, but I think that was much earlier. Endless, like it was the next phase of Wild Gas that got us killed.
Yeah, like it was 2 minutes and 4 seconds into the fight.
Just trying to understand what happened, yeah.
We're going to do 2 more pulls on this, and then we are going to normal mode and move on because we're at 10:30, which means we've got half an hour left with 10 and an hour left on the raid. So we want to get as much of a go on Valithria as we can, and that's where we're headed straight after this. I'm actually inclined to do 1 more pull. So are you happy with 1, or would you prefer 2?
And whispered me and said he was going to
One's
stay
fine.
till 11:30.
I can stay till 11:30. I just.
Oh, it's okay.
It's kinda pushing
I
it.
can get 4 in on his paladin if you've got work. Like I know your work's hectic, so no stress, man. Thanks, Leafy. All right, cool. Buffs look good. Leafy needs to eat food. Tadnow and Selmac need to eat food, and so does Ultra. Is there a feast down? Yeah. Burnhates needs to eat food. Champ. And then Dory, can you please put your elixirs on, and we'll go. And you have to put them on because I pulled them elixirs and not a flask this time. So.
Well said, can you flask?
Ah, but it's got 4 minutes left.
Okay, Booth.
He's insecure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And fuck the hitbox on these bosses. What's the front door?
Spelling GG. On Selmac. Spelling Selmac. Easy match. Spelling Embolus. Stick around. Don't run. Just let it match.
Range looks a lot better this time.
Yeah, good route.
Yeah. That's how we like it.
On Arch. Arch come out. Spelling. Just stay here for a sec. Stay here for a sec. Alright, it's merging. It's good. Spelling Revian. I'm good. Not sure where you are.
I'm coming right to you.
Front door,
Spelling you
watch out.
now.
What we call professional drop off.
Explosion.
Explosion. Let's move. Make sure no one else is standing there beforehand. Alright, move back into position.
I'll just keep on running right. So.
Good DS.
Dispelling dips. I'll just bring it. Yep, heavy.
All shock Wild Gas.
Yeah, not spread very well right now.
move back properly into positions, guys.
Spelling Selmac.
Green's down. Send a DS tent.
On Juju. Spelling now. On All Shock. Out the skull, All Shock. In front of the ooze. Oh, that's close.
Nice, bring back on them. Frontal.
You still in this line there, Goat?
Yeah, I can't move, dude.
Okay.
Explosion.
Explosion? Sorry, I didn't call that.
No, it's all good. Moving away. DS Phil. Little ooze.
Oh god, where is that one? There it is.
We're moving it back
coming
into
on
the
our
middle.
stern. Let's go.
I'm
Gonna move
over
left.
here. It's staying still.
It's spraying.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing I
Big
can do about it.
cummies.
You get an ooze in melee.
Loses in melee.
Oh, Shock's got aim.
Needs to
Using
be
your
pulled out.
cooldowns here.
Solid's on you, can you come out to me?
You biggers.
Sorry, DS, if it's buff order.
It's not.
Yeah, if you've got a little ooze, you've got to come out to where the big dude is. I can't get all of these little
Alright,
oozes.
alright. We have 2 big oozes out. We need to try and
One thing is-
prioritize one. We're going to
Yeah,
prioritize
I'm trying to merge them.
They won't merge, apparently.
I think they do?
Actually, Dips did
You're
say.
talking
Yeah,
about
there we
They
go.
just merged, yeah, it's exploding. Explosion, move, spread.
I'm thinking mediums, but...
Move. Dragging the boss back over after.
Let's go, spelling go.
What's that frontal? Move away.
Probably needed it earlier.
Yeah, I'm struggling to keep up right now.
It's alright, I can probably do myself there in that regard.
But I do think we shouldn't move the boss that far.
Yeah, I couldn't
You
get
shouldn't
out.
need to move that much.
I couldn't get out to a position where no one was standing behind me. Alright.
Yeah, I think
This is a shambles, so we're going to wipe it up. We're going to go normal mode. I'm actually really happy with that. That was probably our best pull. I'd say if we did that again, it would be a kill. Without, obviously, the mistake.
People just need to take responsibility. If the ooze is on you, like, you have to take it out. No one else can do anything about it.
So, the biggest thing I noticed, and I spent a lot of time watching everyone running the oozes out, people are still running to the tank, not
Between the tank and the ooze, yeah.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, that is something
I don't
going
remember
on.
specifically who it was, and even if I did, I probably wouldn't call you out, but yeah, so many people are running to the tank. So what happens is...
Don't run in.
So there's 2 things, right? Obviously, you need to get the dot dispelled off you as soon as possible because you can't get healed and you're taking damage. The second thing is once the ooze has dropped, it's going to follow you, and while the oozes are up, they do a radiating damage pulse around them, which I don't know what the range is, but it's only very small, which is why you also need to cut them around the outside of the room. So if you drop your ooze and you're not like close enough to the other ooze, you will take a lot of damage just by having the ooze next to you. So and then obviously you don't want to be on the tank for vile gas. So you've got to split between the tank and the ooze that he's hiding. You can't run to the ooze. You can't run to the tank.
I am also noticing, because I was watching that as well, but I'm noticing that Phil is not often, but still a bit too much. You're too close
We have
to the ooze
response.
To the range, or?
on trash.
Yeah. The abomination
Okay.
back up.
Yeah, no, sorry, Phil, on the oozes, yeah. With the big ooze out, you're too close, and so getting that 8-yard, or even just trying to get a decent range away from you, but between the ooze can be a little bit difficult for them sometimes. Yeah, the A-bombs are up, so when we run back in, we're going to get all our buffs and
Water
shit.
Valkyrie as well.
We're going to pull Valkyrie. It's on me, I've got it.
Wait, if we're doing Valithria, we don't need to go back and kill it, right?
We don't. That's why we're going to buff up here and move around to
Yep.
Alright, we got a lot of ads out. Can we get a DS from Trix? Sorry. Make sure we're getting kicks on their heels. It's really important. not a lot of DPS. But
You can't be stunned as well.
good death coil. More essences are out. We need everyone back. Run back, guys. Get in here.
Rip that one in the back if we can. Nice. Kicks.
Yeah, it's only so many kicks.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a bit more confident with it at the start, but like there's a certain point where it just gets so overwhelming that it's hard to keep up with the debuffs.
Look, I think we've got a good enough amount of practice to be able to come in and do decently. Our first night in here, so I really would like to just get down, like up to Rotface on the first night in hard mode. Obviously, I think excluding Southang, but everything else should be achievable.
From my perspective,
And then-
I feel like some people just like don't know where they're running out to, and so like that's fine at the start, but at the end when they're coming out quicker, it's like people already need to know where they're moving to.
Yeah,
before having to
you've
move.
got to keep
Like,
one eye on where Phil is at all times. That's yeah.
There's not
But
much
like,
move, man.
you know,
should
that's what's
be able
causing
to
you
watch.
to not have enough time. Is just like people are taking too much time
Watch out.
to get to you.
Don't pull those ads. So we're going to stop where Skull is. We're going to get a summoning stone down and get Tabmar here. He's at the boss's room. And I also want a full rebuff here before we go in. A little bit of trash, and then we're going to move through to Valithria.
Phil, if it's getting crazy with the ads, like on the latter half of the boss, is it not worth having someone like help you with the dispels, so you can focus on more on the kiting and less on the dispelling?
Maybe. I mean, as long as the dispels aren't being dropped like on the other side of the room, that would definitely not help me. But
That's why I don't want any help for Phil on that unless he's really desperate.
That's why I just asked him if in the latter half, not at the start.
Yeah, but
it could. I think if someone's like on 10% HP and they're obviously about to die from the tick, I think there's no reason not to dispel them, right?
If someone gets to the point where they're at 10% health, it's because the dot has been persisting for so long they didn't move straight away when they needed to.
For sure.
For sure, dude.
But just, you know, might as well install those wheelchair ramps, you know, just in case.
Purple trash.
is everyone rebuffed? Everyone here? Waiting on all shock?
If this isn't a
Nice on the
wheelchair-friendly
back there.
raid, look at all these
It's
stairs.
just trash. We can go.
All shock needs to eat food. Trixia, Wilson, Dory, Booth, Seraphim, eat food.
Can you pull both packs, or does it have to be one?
One.
There's multiple, so.
There's 3 packs back to back there, I think.
Got it.
So we're going to pull this one out into the side, Phil, so we can do that whenever you're ready after the food's gone out.
To the side, okay.
Caro, consider repairing,
that's
brother man.
fine.
Few people need to repair.
I don't have any gold. Can you trade me?
Fuck off, I gave you 20k.
Yeah, she's milked everyone.
Some people
Gonna
are
buy a Shadow Morn on
Pay the
PTR.
fee. All shock endless for AFK, but we're good to go. Let's go.
Pulling. Tricks and MDs.
One Phil, please.
This is a scientific test. Alright, they don't move. Thank
Did you just do a yeet to see if they would all yeet?
Oh, I re-blipped it. I need to unblip it. I need to do a scientific test.
So for Valithria,
Is the retard test.
we fail that every time.
That's our back resetting.
Look, we know what we are. We're not under any impression. Whenever you're ready, Phil.
Whatever you do here, Burns, don't unholy friends the boss.
Oh, what the hell is all this shit? What the fuck?
Do it.
Adds in, move them away from the Frostbinder, ranged and everyone. Range focus down the Frostbinder. Get that dead. Melee on the other. Watch out, watch those runes. Range burn down the Frostbinder. Rune under the melee move.
It's already gone out now.
I've never seen this trash, so.
It's the
It's what last
power
night, you
rune.
muppet.
No, it was clear.
No, it was clear. was
So
cleared last
on
night.
the power rune for it. Yeah, we did it the night before. Phil
No, I'd rather have a go at Phil.
Not true.
So when you see the power runes on the ground, just
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot you up there.
Fuck's sake, Phil.
Yeah, Phil, you piece of shit. Alright, I'll grab X, grab Skull. Yeah, exactly, Phil. Alright, let's go in. Don't group these.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Don't group
Moving
them.
away.
We'll keep these out. Yeah, range go on X, melee down Skull. I'll test now. It just looks like that's nice.
It's for 1200. No, 4k, I lied.
Booth got banished.
Oh no, what a shame. Yeah, go in.
just from the AI hit.
Banished from like this raid.
What was that? You want to be banished from this raid?
Yeah.
That's very toxic, sir. We're nothing but nice to you. I think as a community.
Just grueling
Nice.
community.
It's grueling.
Yeah.
Well, you know, maybe at some point you ask yourself, maybe it's me.
I'm looking at the raid grade, so I've got to win this one.
Yeah.
It's Maybelline.
Wow, okay. How did he get muted? We were worried you were going to simp for him again, so we had to keep a lid on it, Finch. Free now.
Just keep saying it in raid chat, don't you?
These need to go
That's
down
not
evenly.
I can mute him.
In the margin.
Going.
Oh, what the fuck is... Oh.
Just because I got a
underneath.
fan squad, so come on.
Alright, we're gonna have ads behind us.
Yay, RP!
When Thor saw this, he said, "Look at her thighs." So
He did, didn't he?
just remember that.
For all of his bitches, you know?
I mean, look at that box cap.
Oh my god. I think every time I hear box cap, I always think of the Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yes, I too enjoy the clear absence of
Not LGs though.
Can I get
Ads
a
are in.
Weeze in the chat?
Slash waves.
Weeze incoming.
Why is nobody handing cross group? I specifically requested it.
Oh, and this bitch at the back fucking...
Why are they even coming in?
I don't know, probably because Kaiser went out there. Having fun out there?
Fuck you. What?
Oh, fuck you!
Big rat.
Drag it in, Arch, drag it in.
Jam.
No, yeah, let's keep knocking it further back.
Finished so we can
Oh, yep. I'll get rid of my glitch.
I regret as soon as I kicked it.
I was gonna say there's
Oh,
probably.
it's immune!
Oh, fucking Cyclone. You rat can't stop it, you pieces of shit.
Just as I went to Pepe Science knock it backwards,
Sad.
you would make it immune.
No
Make it a
Pepe
minute.
nor science needed.
Okay, cool. For this fight, for those of you that don't know how it works.
I have no idea what pegging is. What is pegging?
Did anyone hear dips? I heard an echo of dips.
He was talking about how much he loves picking.
Carry on. Just push past it. Just ignore
Cool.
it.
All right, we're gonna push past it. So to get this encounter done, we have to heal the boss to 100%. Now the healers need to take portals that come down. Those portals take you into like a different realm. You float up in the sky. When you float up, there's like orange or red orbs around the room, and you need to fly through those. They will give you a buff. You get as many as you can while you're in there, and then when you come back down, that buff increases your healing and MP5, which allows us to basically get the boss down. Now, in the meantime, while the healers are doing that, we will have all 4 of these gates open and spawn ads. I think they do it at different intervals and different quantities, but they'll spawn ads. We have an ad priority kill order. I'll go over that in a bit. But now we just need to make sure that we're keeping them as far away from the boss as we can without sacrificing too much raid damage. So we actually how do you do this? Do you guys keep it so that way you have sides, and so like a tank and a group of DPS for each side, and to keep the ads away from the boss? Have you guys done that?
Let me just double check. Remember.
Because our strat last night was just to drag him into this like central bit, sort of just a bit in front of us here, and sort of DPS him down there. But the movement and all that sort of stuff is a lot, and I don't want to damage the boss.
Still on normal, by the way, I think, right?
Yeah, I'll fix that up now. No, Dips, I was looking at that, and I agree with you. And then after watching a few videos, talking to a few people that have killed it, and looking at logs, resto druids are actually pretty fucking strong here, single target on the boss.
Yeah, I think
So, yeah, go fuck yourself. You weren't the only person that said it, you're right.
Yeah, yeah. So then if they're really strong on the boss, then why is Goat on the raid then?
Goat's on the raid because we need 2 raid healers. Right?
Then why is LG's on the boss then?
What?
LG's is on the boss right now.
So we have 7 healers, or 6 healers in this fight, right?
Yes. And you just said Shami's a really good single target on the boss, but you
No, I said druids are really good at single target on the boss. So the shaman, we have 1 shaman on the boss already, which is Dem Sham, who isn't on there. Go fuck yourself, Dem.
What's with the RT note? Is he not healing this one?
No, he's healing this fight. I'm just mentally retarded. But so yeah, it'll be 5 people going into the boss room. We'll have Dem on boss, but it'll be Booth and Wilson out here healing the raid.
You don't want all healers going at once because you get a DPS, a dot from picking up the shit on heroic. You want teams. You want like.
So it's my understanding from the videos that we've watched that you have a healer go in with a mark, all the rest of the healers all go in at the same time, and they stack up on that mark and try and hit all the red orbs at the same time to get the splash. Is that not how you guys do it?
We had. See, I wasn't healing, so I don't know. Like, I'm the feral in this raid, so I just go bear and kill ads. Like, I didn't pay attention to be honest, but from reading our assignments, we have two holy pallies going in at all times, and then the third is like a flex kind of thing. So like only three healers are going in to get the buff at a time. Because there's also a limited number of orbs in there too, right?
Yeah, which is why the idea is, like from the videos we've seen, they all stack up on top of each other and do it at the same time. No, it's okay. Look, if you guys have tried it and you guys have progged it, give that a go.
I don't know what they did.
And then if the healers raise issues, we can adjust from there as we go. But the best thing to do for now is to get a full. Cool. So what we're going to do is Seraphim, you're going to go with Dips, and Tent, you're going to go with Demstem and LGs, and you guys are going to go through and hit those red orbs. Try to stay close together to see if there's splash. If there isn't splash, you guys need to go and get your own red orbs. So I'll mark 2 of the healers at the moment.
No, there's definitely splash.
Yeah, okay. I was pretty confident there was. So yeah, so Dory, I'll mark you for your group as square, and Tent, I'll mark you for your group as moon. So you guys go through, stay on your marks, and move together through the red and get as many of those red orbs as you can. Outside of that, Phil is going to grab the left side. I'm going to grab the right side. Our priority kill targets are the blazing skeletons. Everything you're doing, you put that down, you turn around, you kill those blazing skeletons. They do a lot of AoE damage. And A-bombs, no, don't worry about the A-bombs. Archmages. Suppressors, yes. But the Archmages, we're going to need kicker signs on. So I'm going to make sure that Kaizen, you stay with Phil, and Ender, you stay with me, and we're going to do kicks for the Archmages like that. Outside of that, suppressors are our second kill target. Then mages, then A-bombs, and go from there. I explained that back to front to back. Let's go. Everyone know what they're doing? Everyone confident?
Yeah. No idea.
Not at all. Fuck this.
Against the boss, yeah?
No.
Yeah, actually.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
okay. Oh, there's 2 ads in the back.
That weak aura did nothing.
No, I came up.
This is 25 men, bro.
Did I switch this back to heroic? I did.
SOS. Priest trying
to
kick those cross volleys, good kicks. Watch those guys as they come out of the ground. Yeah.
Love to see the parachute.
I'm going to try and pull all of these ads back here as best we can, except for the blazing skeletons. If they come out, boots to them, Do whatever you can to get to them, and we're going to murder them.
Suppressor.
Suppressors, get them down. Switch off the A-bomb onto the suppressors. They're around
at
the
the
box,
back.
get them down. Got a zombie coming in. Ah, fuck. Forgot about this. Ravian, can you please kite these zombies?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Find it. Hello, come here, little darling.
Needed more people to go into those suppressors. They have to die really quick. There's
Bring
Blazing
the
Skelly on left
artifact
side.
down.
Blazing Skelly left side.
Whoever's cutting that zombie, it can't be in the raid.
Yeah, it can't be that close to
Blazing.
the boss.
Told halfway through, right? So.
Alright, we got another zombie out, Rav. And we've got those portals. Please take the portal.
Okay,
This
details
group
put
is
chains on it. Perfect,
Dits
thank
and
you.
Seraphims. Rotworms are out. Phil, pick them up if you can. I'll grab the others. Watch that burst. Dax is down. Battle res Dax.
Phil needs to be taking the worms primarily.
Apparently. Watch the front of the box. Suppressors, get them down.
Zombie.
Burn that zombie down.
I need more help on this, guys. They.
I have a taunt on it. We'll just taunt swap between each other. Alright, Blazing Skeleton, Burn Skull. Switch everything to Skull. Burn it down.
Range kick on that Archmage.
Yep, watch that geyser, we're all slow. Zombies out.
He got me.
It's going through raid, but don't let it die in raid. Don't let it die in raid. Don't let it die.
Move it out.
Move away. Move away.
Be fine there, I think. Doesn't. Oh yeah, it's lost some damage. A-bomb at the back.
Suppressors.
Get the suppressors down, we got a zombie out and an archmage. I got a taunt on that zombie.
I tried something, but nothing
Yeah, go for it.
didn't work.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Gross. Alright, burn the archmage.
Skelly at the back.
Finish the archmage.
Blazing Skelly.
Blazing Skelly, get it down. Switch to the Skelly.
We don't even need to get
Yes,
thrown
10.
on Blazing Skellies, right?
No, we don't need to worry about it. We just really need to get them dead. Doing a bad job of keeping control of these. Yep. Get it over to Rav and then I'll taunt it.
Taunted it.
I was about to hit boot.
You got full nate and it doesn't matter, does it?
Burn, you've taunted it. Yep. Get away from it.
Melee
The
can't
damage
be on
that it does in the raid isn't the end of the world. We just can't have it
Hitting people.
can't have it hitting the boss. Suppressors, get them down. Those rotworms can't be taught at all.
Blazing Skelly at the back.
Everyone switch to Blazing Skelly. Go now.
Remember, keep us shut up, Pinchy, because they do more damage to steady shot.
We got a zombie out at the back.
We're working on it. Oh, you mean another one?
Another one. Ads
just
come out
nice to
faster
see
as the
ping
fight
come
goes
out.
on. Let's wipe this up. We can't pull this back. We're not in control of anything. Cool. So we were tanking them at the front yesterday, and it worked fine, but that was 10. 25, I feel like we should have a front tank and a back tank instead of a left and a right.
Yeah, so I was a bit unclear in terms of where exactly we wanted to hold them. So do we want to be like in the center of the left and on the center of the right?
Well, that was the idea, yes. Like central as in like where I'm jumping right now. That was sort of where I wanted to put them, and then we could cleave them down. But it doesn't really help when we have people switching off every now and again to go over to Blazing. So I think if we have a group at the front where we are now and a group at the back of the room, don't run in, by the way, we've got raid save. Then we'll work it like that. We'll have a tank at the front, a tank at the back. So I'll go tank at the back, you tank at the front. We'll have Booth, you move up with me and try and stay central, like around where the boss is laying down. And Wilson, you stay this side, like over here where Phil is.
So you need to pick up ads on the back left and the back right. Is that going to be janky as hell?
maybe when things get faster,
Someone started it.
run out if you can. You can.
We can
Get a
res
raid
from
save
outside.
PI.
Love to see it.
2 of us are outside, we can res.
Yeah, okay.
Well, assuming you don't get frostbolt volleyed.
I'm not resable. I'm gonna have to zone in.
Okay.
Should we split the raid so we're not all running so far?
That's what we were about to do. We just split Phil and the healers. Yeah, I did. I didn't know I had auto accept on before, but I've turned it off now because I know you're a rat. So we will split the raid. We're going to split the DPS, especially melee. So what are we looking at groups wise? I'll get. So group 2, you come to the back with me. No, yeah. Group 2, you come to the back with me, and group 4, you stay mid back. Group 3, you stay at the front with Phil. And group 5, you stay mid front. But by mid front and mid back, I mean like around where the boss is standing, as range, so you're able to cast in both directions if you need to, but more towards one way.
Yeah, I don't. It's not the latency LGs. It's just because the orbs are just weird. Because it'll look like you're on it, but then if it's
Guys,
it's that 3D view.
Guys. Remember to wiggle left and right on top of it, just like the Algalon holes. You need to realign your XYZ position with the server, so strafing will update that quicker than standing still.
Right, can I finish now?
Yes,
you can finish when you have the correct statement.
It's a 3.
Of knowing how to get
it's not in it. It's not on a flat level. All right, they're different. So you got to think in terms of 3D. Okay, it might look like you're on it, but you're not on it at all. So it's not about jiggling and wiggling. It's about making sure.
It is about
you're
jiggling and wiggling, my dude.
Alright.
It's a bit more to it than that.
This isn't
orbit your camera
helping.
It's not XY. It's XYZ.
Yeah, so I suggest like turning your camera around so you get a better sense of space as you fly around.
Yeah, you've got to spin your camera as you're moving. That's what I was doing.
Exactly. There's no point in arguing. So.
Am I going to get a res or should I run in?
Where are you? At the door?
No, I died at the very beginning.
At the very beginning.
Yeah, you're in Africa. You're not visible.
I got him.
Catch you later.
I got him. I got him.
Very nice.
Did you assign any DPS like for drops and priority targets?
I did. So I assigned Kaizen for kicks on Phil, and I assigned Ender for kicks on me. So that's still going to remain the same. So Kaizen, Ender, you and I are running to the back. Kaizen, you're staying at the front with Phil. But to balance that, Finchy, you're going to stay at the front and taunt the zombies that come in from the front 2 gates, so left and right. Rabbi, you're going to come to the back with me. Do the same thing at the back. And then
You say the
basically
back, you mean behind the boss currently.
Behind the boss, back of the room. Yeah, it's a bit confusing though.
Wait,
yeah.
So we're splitting up the raid?
We are. We're going to go 2 halves and sort of have the range spread out around the middle, which will should make killing the ads separately a little bit easier. And if we need to adjust from there, we can.
If there's a skeleton coming out, do we need to go to the other side to kill it? Or
so if there's a skeleton coming out, melee, don't worry about it. Melee, stay where you are DPSing the ads near your assigned tank. Ranged, you guys are all going to be in the middle, so you guys will switch. So ranged, you'll switch to the skeleton always, and the melee on the correct side will switch to the skeleton always. Does that make sense? Yeah, 2 is at the back with, yeah. Cool. Why are you in group 1? I don't know why you're in group 1. I'm going to switch you with... Oh, okay. That's fine then. Then you just go with Phil. Please stay at the front. Cool. I'm going to put a pull timer up so we can have a go at this and see if it works.
Hang on. We splitting front and back? Am I back in your front?
Back. You're front, I'm back. So you're here,
okay.
I'm going over there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah? Cool. Everyone confident?
No.
Wait. Always. No. Where is group 4?
So your group 4 is going to be back, but in the middle. Yeah, all range through mid. Just all range through mid.
Yeah.
Don't worry about your sides.
Yeah, but you just confused me when you said front back, and then you said that's front and this is back. So,
what?
Okay. Anyway, never mind. It's fine. I'll just stand right in the middle of the boss.
I'm gonna get a picture. I'll get a picture for next time we do this, but
It's
for
fine.
now, yeah.
It's fine. Just camera angle inside the boss is going to be A's, that's all.
Yeah. You don't have to, yeah. You don't have to be inside the boss. You can just be off to the sides a little bit if you want.
That's fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, moving to our sides. So Phil, you're going to stay back near the front door.
Near the front door.
You're going to stay, it's a...
See, it's confusing, right?
Yeah, I guess I mix an expression with directions.
We do not have circles, right?
Yeah, we should. We should have done cardinals, alright.
Presses.
Get them down.
What?
Get them down, like kill the suppressors.
Oh, I think that I'm down.
Yeah, it's
Fucking hell.
I'm down.
Those comms.
Phil, Archmage, please.
I got it.
Clayton Skelly.
Portals are out. Take the portal. Burn the skelly. Burn skull. DS10.
Or dying to damage, there's some time.
There's a lot more rage than the previous boss.
It's because the ads are controlled, so they're coming in heaps from Phil's side. On both sides.
Because nobody healed him.
I mean, Booth's a healer. He can fucking heal himself.
No, I can't heal 30,000 damage.
Does gem more stamina, mate?
Yeah, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. I just wanted to have a look at
Tanks,
it.
in the tank, doesn't it make more sense for the tanks to be at 3 and 9, and then the ranged group can be at 6?
Yeah, I think it does.
I mean, can't
Yeah, so like have us in the middle.
Why
Yeah,
is
okay, we
there
can do
to
that.
be on either side?
Skeleton.
Like I was just standing inside the boss that whole time. I could hit everything.
That's not a good idea though, because you
It's
won't
not
see
good.
the shadow puddle.
Exactly, because I got thrown up into the air because I couldn't see what was at my feet.
The way I'm most familiar with it is you have the hunters in forward positions and they can MD priority mobs to the tanks, but otherwise everyone stands near this entrance area.
What do you want us doing? MDing or kiting or like?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. If we have them kiting the zombies, they're not going to be able to be on top of the MDs.
In my mind, you probably shouldn't have hunters kiting. They can't. It's not old school.
Yeah, mages rank 1 frostbolt.
Like the whole idea.
Three people are talking at the same time, and I cannot fucking hear. So can we finish?
I was gonna say the only reason hunters were assigned to kite back in the in TBC and vanilla is because distracting shot had threat on it. It doesn't anymore. It's just a distract.
It's a taunt.
It's
an actual taunt.
No, it's a fixate, not a taunt.
6-second taunt. It's a 6
It's a 6-second taunt.
It's a fixate. Don't say taunt.
Yeah, but for 6 seconds. Exactly, but for 6 seconds, it's on Ravian.
Taunt, though, is what he's trying to say.
I understand that, but we're kiting it back and forward between us or the hunter with the tank that's there, right? So like when Ravian was kiting before and I was here, I was taunting them off him. He was taunting them back, and it was fucking working fine. And then by the time that it was over, they were dead. So it's not like we're asking him to taunt it. Exactly. So it's not like we were asking him to taunt it and hold it like a tank. He's just taunt swapping the same way that Kaizen would, except we aren't getting the warriors to do that this time around because they're kicking instead. See the sort of point to it? It just keeps them off a single target. And instead they're moving.
Me and Rav can just do it, and you can focus on getting the ads at the back, because we can just bounce distractings.
It's once there's 2 zombies out at the same time, it gets a little bit cheeky. Having a tank as well makes it just a little bit easier. With the 2 of us, obviously.
And where do you guys take the ads?
Pretty much in front of the boss's mouth, I guess.
And what do you do about the splash damage?
We also have 3 tanks.
Interesting.
You have, sorry, how many tanks?
3 tanks, Prop Pally, DK, or 2 Prop Pallies, sorry, and a bear. I go bear for this fight.
Alright, Kaizen race back.
What's the point in the 3rd tank though?
So I was already thinking about it. That's why I asked, because so the third tank could be at the back, allowing us to, or not even at the back, but just an extra tank picking up ads from
Just
another
an
door,
extra
right?
goalie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
basically.
because it's just about control this fight.
I
So
think we also have people assigned to suppressor duty because they don't have all that much health. I don't think.
no, and that's the reason that the ranged are in the center, is so that way they're more easily able to just focus those suppressors down and get a good amount of AoE out on them quickly.
I think we have melee kill archmages, ranged kill A bombs. Skelly is number one priority. Everyone swaps to Skelly, and the zombies get killed by ranged and are also kited, I believe.
That's how you guys
I pick up A bombs. Yeah.
What would you like me picking up?
I would just get you to pick up. I'll get you to pick up the A-bombs and hold them, please. Just make sure they're not coning the raid with their acid spew or whatever it is. It does a lot of damage.
Roger.
Cool. So yeah, you pick up the A-bombs. I'll pick up the archmages, and I'll kite the zombies with
Hang
Ravian.
on, but we're still splitting it by side, right? So when you say Kaizen's on A-bombs, like there's still a whole side of A-bombs.
No. Okay, so the difference here is I wanted to try that strat before. I'm sorry for confusing you. It's something I wanted to try all day, but I didn't really communicate it very well. This time round, we're not going to run to the sides and split things up. It gets messy and confusing. Instead, we're going to tank it in front of the boss's mouth, right? We're going to deal with that splash damage and see how that affects us here, as opposed to what it did in the 10-man last night. And we're going to drag all of the mobs rather than having them on the sides. We're going to drag them all central. Okay? We're going to have Kaizen and Ender assigned still, or actually it'll be Ender and Allshock assigned to kicking the archmages when they come in. Phil, you'll be tanking the archmages, and Ravian and I are going to be getting the zombies and bouncing them between us. Vinci, anything that comes out from the back, I want you just keeping an eye on it and ending it to whoever the fuck you want. It really doesn't matter because it'll be sorted out when it comes in. So just do a tank, please.
As well, can I make a comment for Finch as well?
Yeah.
If he's picking up and ending loose ads, he can always throw off a distracting shot at one of the zombies at the back to get some pulling them further towards the entrance so we can get them off. If that makes sense?
Yep, that works fine.
Yep, so distracting shot, and then we can take it from him if it comes from the back.
Sounds good. Let's get it pulling. So everyone understand we're moving into the center this time, and that's sort of where we're directing all of our ads, all of our damage is going to be in the center in front of the boss.
4, 3, 2, 1.
DPS, what are you doing?
I think so.
Just relax, man. That's enough.
Not enough, mate.
Guys, don't get hit with it. Okay, so tanks sort of stay central. Range, you guys are going to sort of not spread, but just like move to the sides around the boss a little bit, get a bit more range. A-bomb's in. It's on Kaizen.
Suppressors in.
Very good. All right. Turn around and deal with those suppressors. Now I can finish off that A-bomb. You got a zombie. I've got the first taunt on it, Rav.
Yeah.
Nova, don't go near it.
I'm thinking if Finchy
Got the
stands in that
archmage.
left corner where that spawned, that'd be perfect, right?
Yeah, but if it comes out on the other side, we're fucked. It's on GG.
Yeah,
I've taunted it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's
Blazing
okay.
left.
Burn blazing. Get skull down. All damage switch.
Oh, that crossbow really can't go out.
Okay, cool. We're about to get a bunch of those worms from the A-bomb. Kaizen, you should be good to pick those up.
I'll shockwave him. There's an archmage coming left. I'll shock.
Zombies
Got it,
coming
got
in.
it.
I'm getting it. Got it up.
That's okay. I've got next taunt. Ah, very nice.
Cutting works on that. Big.
God, you're sexy.
A-bomb's coming in.
Trap launcher big.
Suppressors.
Yep, alright. All damage switch to the suppressors as they come. We got a zombie Rav.
Yep, got it. Blowing. Frost traps out.
Got the back dark mage.
Archmage is coming in.
Blazing back.
Burn blazing. Everyone switch to it. Yep, CS. You got those worms coming out. Be ready to AoE them down. I got that taunt on the zombie first, Rav. I'm bringing it to you. Alright, Archmage is in.
Is it these shambles? Where'd it go? Dead already? Fucking hell.
Yeah. Good cleave damage here. Presses are coming in, get them down.
Going left corner, then.
A-bomb has to get pointed away
Yep.
from the boss.
Here we go.
I've got the
He's
blistering
ugly.
zombie. Alright, got a trap there for him. On top, it's on him now. Kaizen's got him. Archmage is in, it's on Picaro.
It's blazing left.
Switch to the Skelly. Kent, Frost AM, please. Fire AM, Fire AM.
Grab down.
Okay. I got it.
You want me up or?
Yeah, we'll get you up in a sec. Okay, follow these ads.
I'm done.
Good job. Good job.
Alright, cool. You can't tank me. Alright, cool. Can we please get Kaizen and Ravian up? Thank you, Finn. Perfect. Switch to the suppressors.
Ravian's in the front.
Remember the entrance. Glitches.
Full shock, can you get yourself up?
Yep, I'm up.
LG.
Still watch the guys are. Turn it away from them.
Alarus.
Blazing skeleton in. Got his cellmate.
A-bomb's
Fire
still
AM,
dancing.
please, sorry. Can we switch to the A-bomb now, please, and get it down? Also, that Archmage,
Still not rezzed.
can we please get Ravian up? Leafy, is there a reason why you can't get him up?
He's in the borders.
He wasn't earlier.
You were nowhere near me, man.
Oh, good. No stress. Let's combat next time if you can, that'll help. Suppressors are out, get the suppressors down. No one's on these Archmages. Billy, you right to still get them? Skeleton.
Pick him on, yeah.
Thank you, Leafy.
Suppressor.
Get the suppressor. Skeleton first to get the suppressors. Alright, cool.
I'm back up.
I've torn the zombie. Thank you, Finchy.
Fuck, that's not quick.
We got another A-bomb in. We need to get a good amount of damage on these A-bombs.
He's a zombie.
Sorry,
Getting
Solid,
it.
just...
It's fine.
Alright, cool. The A-bombs are in. Cleave it down with these rock bombs, please. Archmage, who's got that? Get that blazing down. Lay waste, get it down. Fire AM, please, excuses. Hold on, okay. Editor on the zombie.
Got too much up here. A-bomb and double Archmage. I'm done.
Yeah, okay. That A-bomb's in. Alright, come to the door and wipe it. We're gonna do one more pull, and then that's gonna be us for the night.
What's the normal time on that fight? Like, how are the healers going?
So looking at the boss
65%.
health, it
So-
ramps really quickly as well later in, and then you send them off once they have like 20 stacks, I believe.
The healers are dropping stacks consistently, so.
Yeah,
we
getting
lost
cucked
Gibbs.
on so hard with latency as well.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
it's-
getting
it's
fucked
so
by
many
it too.
times.
I'm pretty sure Dips
how good
DC
is it?
too.
I did,
That'd
yeah.
be the only reason why Tent did 3 times the healing.
Shit.
Well, we're all going different directions inside too. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, the call was that you guys would stack up and go the same direction inside because of the splash damage, the splash from the buff. That's literally the first thing we discussed here when it came to healing inside that portal.
Yeah, but the problem. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know you're gonna say like the problem is. I mean, I'm assuming you're gonna say the problem is that you know, you can't all be at the same angle or whatever, or
No.
you know,
It's
you
because
don't
the
want
portals are around the
downtime
room
in
and only
there.
one person can go through each portal. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. For me, it's like you go in and you're just scrambling to get as many as possible. Like a couple of us were stacking, and yeah, it just felt really shit. I don't know.
It's much better if we stack. More chance of hitting them. I think we just go straight to the front of the boss.
They respawn anyway, so it's
Okay.
not like you.
Respawn's only in normal mode, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You sort of only
Yeah.
have enough time per portal to snag what you can before they respawn. Like, they don't respawn quickly.
Do you have enough time? Say you were to get in one of the furthest portals one of you have been in, to get to the front of the boss and then stack up with people and then move, or is that just?
I think you're only going to get 3 or 4 stacks. Even
Yeah,
like
it's gonna be lower.
we're getting 3 or 4 stacks now, not stacking. I don't think you're going to get much more than that stacking because it's too much time to get together and then do
Yeah,
it.
to get
Like
together.
I don't think it's going to make a difference.
I mean, I think me and Seraphim are consistently getting 4 to 5.
Yeah, I was getting 4 to 5. Sometimes I was stacked, sometimes I wasn't. So I feel like
I know where we're going into.
yeah. I feel like it's 6 to 1, half a dozen another. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
It's hard. It's hard being not a healer because I can't go in there and I can't see what's going on. So
I also
I'm just
don't
leaving it to your
understand
judgment.
how you're
you
supposed to
guys.
keep your stacks.
You always get one vigor towards the end of the portal phase.
Okay, so you're saying, sorry, just to go over that one more time. You keep your stacks by going back in and grabbing more of the red shit, right? That's how you keep the stacks up?
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm just saying that you make sure you save one, like of all of them that are in there, everyone chooses one that's going to be like their last one, and you only get that at the end of the phase, like the inside phase, just so you can keep that buff rolling. Keeping the buff rolling is more important than getting 3, 4, 5 stacks. Like, I don't care if people get 2 stacks, as long as you're rolling it.
Yeah, okay.
So we have 2 separate groups of people going in at 2 separate times who are supposed to decide on the same thing. Can you mark in there? Can you mark those things? They're targetable?
No, you can't.
No, I don't think so.
All right, cool. So the first group that goes in is Dory and Seraphim. Dips, when you go in, can you please just pick one, give a rough location of it in the room?
Yeah, so me and Seraphim have just discussed it. Basically, we start on the right-hand side. It doesn't matter where we start. We find one close to the right-hand side, and we meet up, and then just go. We've kind of been going backwards and then anti-clockwise.
Okay, cool. So just
And the issue is that we keep meeting up with Tetra, and that's when we only get 3 stacks because he's been going clockwise, and then we kind of
okay. So let's just agree then that you guys are all going to go anti-clockwise, and hopefully that should work.
Yeah, then LGs and whoever he's with should start on the left-hand side, and it just goes around, right? If he's going to start with Tetra.
No,
If you do every second group, though, you will end up dropping the stacks.
I mean, everyone needs to go at the same time. Like it can't just be like me once and then LG once. Basically, it's every single portal that comes up, the healers need to be in that are going in.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, that's what I thought off the bat. So that's what we'll do. We'll have the healers all go down at the same time. Forget about the groups thing. And yeah, we'll just have We'll have the stack markers. You guys try and move together as best you can. Otherwise, try and get near them to sort of make the best of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need to heal one of those things one day.
So anyway, Tetra, LGs, and Dempsham on the left-hand side, and then me and Seraphim on the right. I think that's what we've been doing. But just
okay,
if
going the
same way. So if we both go anti-clockwise, then we won't
run into each other. Yeah, if left and right works better than front and back, go for it.
Yeah. Well,
Easy.
we'll just figure it out. So who's with me? LGs and who?
Yeah.
LGs and Demsham. And then it's Seraphims and Dory working together.
And we're on the east side or left-hand side of the boss?
Left-hand side.
As we're looking at it now, you guys go left, and then Dips and Seraphim go right.
Yeah, copy that.
When the portals spawn outside, just stand on the one you're going to take, because you can't share them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, so everyone else standing there, don't try and steal their portal.
This is our last pull on it for the night, so let's try and, unless we wipe in the first minute, let's try and make sure that we're maximizing as much as we can get out of this. The ads were messy.
My frame's also bugged. I can't actually change my aura.
Okay, that explains it. Because we haven't got any...
Sorry,
What?
go on.
There you go.
I was just saying, literally, I mean, I know we've kind of said, left side, right side, but that doesn't mean you have to wait there for the portal, and then literally there's going to be a ton that are going to be near the middle as well. So
Yep.
just get whatever portal you can, and then go to the side you
Meet,
meant to
and
go
then
on.
once you're in, meet on that side.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
One moment, Ravian, I'm just blocked.
The ads tanks, they're a mess. We are getting them in. Phil, I thought you were on the Archmages and Kaizen was on the A-bombs.
Well, it gets messy because like everyone's just running around taunting shit, so there's like A-bombs not getting picked up, so then I have to go pick it up because and that's not blaming Kaizen or whoever's on them. That's just like because there's no side assigned to the A-bombs.
So Phil should be on A-bombs because you need sorry, that's called concentrate.
Well, Kaizen has Shockwave to pick them up, right? Like he's got plenty of threat. So as long as it's not me picking it up, it's perfectly fine. Whichever one of our tanks wants to tank those ads. So I have Kaizen on the A-bombs because Phil is faster. I don't know. I don't know why I put him on it. I thought it was like he could get to the back of the room if the mages if they stop to cast, pretty much. I suppose Kaizen can charge. Look, just pick a mob and sort out which mob you want to be on. The only taunting that should be done is for me and the hunters with the zombies. Everything else doesn't.
On the Archmages?
At this stage, it's Phil, unless Kaizen wants.
I do it the other way around because Phil can then help out on the kicks. Or sorry, Kaizen can help out on the kicks.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, my charge is an interrupt, and I can kick them as well.
And there's
okay, if you want to do that, that's fine. So we'll have Kaizen on the Archmages.
Like a DK because they can pull them in, but that'd be my two choices.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the zombies. So
yeah.
Kaizen, then you switch to Archmages instead. We'll have Phil on the A-bombs. Please make sure that you guys are sort of sticking to your targets, and please make sure you're watching for the new ones coming in because they're coming in, they're killing people, and I'm trying to get taunts on them to help out. But by that time, that's when the taunt confusion comes in with Anyway, let's get a pull in. We've talked about this a lot, so let's do our last pull for the night, and hopefully we get some good prog on it. We wipe in the first minute. We're going again.
Three, two, one.
Fix. All right. A-bombs in. Should have let him die. Suppressors in. Try to switch to suppressors range.
Archmage on right.
Got another taunt on it, Rav. Are you ready, Rav? Yep. Cool.
Move out, yep.
Blazing Skelly, switch to Skelly. Burn it. Very nice. Rotworms. I got the first taunt, Rav. I'm gonna boots away from it.
Archmage on right.
Thanks, Claude.
Don't cut it into the road.
Move out of the way, go.
It's all good, it's an acceptable amount. Distance away.
No bomb.
Suppressors incoming.
Switch to them range when they come in.
Ventrum's team
Zombie.
move, left hand side.
Left side Archmage.
I got him. I've got a trap in the middle, let's burn. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, perfect.
Skelly back with.
Turn, switch, hit the Skelly.
Feel free
Or range
to
switch
back
to it.
up.
Yeah, my bad. Get ready for Rotworms.
Holy. Were you healing yourself while you were inside?
I want to.
Archmage is out. UA bombs in.
Alright, got him.
Portal's up in 5.
Try not to be getting hit by those
Suppressors in,
prices.
suppressors in.
Range switch to
Portal's up.
those.
Can't see it burn. Oh, it's at the
I
front.
got a taunt.
You got it.
Go now,
Let
Raph.
it run through.
Yeah.
And you got traps coming through trap. Coming through trap. Got it.
What's the trap?
Blazing back right.
Blazing back right.
Go switch. Get that blazing.
Fucking mana boys.
Right.
I got a new one.
Heals. I've got an acid burst on me.
Can't.
All these worms are coming to you when they spawn.
That zombie guy. Oh.
That's onto that guy.
Grab. Okay, cool. Get him down. We got another Archmage coming in.
Oh my god, why he's going the wrong way inside?
Yeah.
I literally stopped to heal myself, so I didn't.
I can't get close enough. Finch.
We should probably send here at some point soon.
20 stacks, right?
No.
We're on 22 stacks now.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Alright, we just need to deal with this as it is.
Got the taunt.
Thank you. I'm going the other way. This is still better than the last pool, guys.
Bill, you're gonna get all these worms misdirected to you, yeah?
Yep.
Can we please get a battle res on Trixie and Zaya?
Grab the C-bomb when you're ready,
Oh, sorry, yeah. We lost. Oh no.
Yeah, we lost stacks.
We've already lost.
Oh, stacks look good though. Oh no, they didn't.
No, here, stacks.
Can't see the...
Get the suppressors down.
There's a lot of them.
70% boss health.
We lost too many stacks.
Really back right.
Boss isn't gonna go.
Yeah.
Blazing in.
Suppressors are just sitting at the boss as well.
Yeah, get him down, guys. Come on, get the blazing skeleton down, cleave on the
I've got it off
suppressor.
you, Finch. Don't taunt. I've got a trap as well. Got a trap as well.
Archmage is coming in. Like zombie.
I don't have taunt there, Burn. I got a good
That's
passive,
okay,
got
that's
distracting.
We got another zombie in behind you. Finch,
yeah,
can you sort that out?
I'm DPSing.
Oh, I lost my stacks. Fuck me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
all
We've got a
healers
lot of people
lost.
with lost stacks.
All healers.
Bandage
So-
lost. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, everyone get in and bandit. Wipe it up, guys. It's... Yeah, so can I ask what is it that's causing us losing stacks? We're going the wrong way inside, is that the call there?
I think we just need a little bit better coordination. So what I was doing, which I don't know what you guys were doing, but I think I was fucking it up. Maybe you guys were doing the same thing, but obviously we start on the left, you guys start on the right. You guys are going around the back of the boss, we're going around the front. Are you guys going back to the right-hand side and re-entering there?
Yes, we
Or-
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can't do that. Yeah, we can't do that. We have to. So if I come out on the right-hand side, that's where I re-enter. You guys come out the left-hand side, that's where you guys re-enter.
Yeah.
We're losing too much time moving back and forth. All that time we're moving back and forth to like re-enter the portal or whatever. That's downtime on healing.
Well, have you got no instance that you can use?
Of
He has
course,
one.
of
Holy
course
shit.
I do. But like at the same time, it's more important to keep the stacks going. Like.
Yeah, of course. I'm just saying because I'm using a few instances to like keep a rotation up as I make my way back to the left, so I can enter on the left again. But if you want to alternate,
I think it just makes way more sense to just go in where you came out.
Okay. Yeah, I was making my way back to the left, so I was entering left every time.
What were we at then? By the way, was it like 70%?
70%.
70 something, yeah.
76.
Jesus Christ.
Tapped out at.
Yeah.
Gibbs, how many stacks do we
If
get?
we didn't
I
lose
think we got
stacks, then it
about
might be
30.
doable.
When I
Yeah.
was saying about we should probably do hero soon. I was about
we were at
23 stacks.
Yeah,
We were-
I think I lost at 30-ish. I think I
Yeah,
lost
we were
at
at-
30-ish.
I think most
Maybe
people are like
28.
22, and then a few people like 17-ish, and then yeah, that total a lot of people lost.
I'm pretty sure I had mine at like 28. I'm not sure.
It wasn't
Could be
the
wrong.
wrong call. I was sighing because it went off as soon as you just brought it up. I was like, no.
I think it was the right timing for hero, but like
it was,
people lost their
but like
stacks.
it was probably just needed to wait another couple of seconds until
Yeah,
they
yeah,
rolled
yeah,
out and then get most effective uptime.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you get it if you're in there?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
cool.
think
They're
you're
just
phased.
above us, right?
Actually, yeah, I think
no,
we all come out at the
they're
same
phased.
time, so.
No, you
Yeah.
don't. You come out. It's a set time from when you
Oh,
enter.
well,
Yeah.
I mean, a few
Yeah.
seconds in between. I didn't like
Yeah.
do it, call it for as soon as I got out.
Dem's just trigger happy with that last button. He's just like, oh, we're doing it. We're fucking going now.
No, it wasn't me.
Stupid question. Do all the healers sort of enter the room at the same place, or do you spawn where you are when you click the portal?
Where the red portals are, you start there, yeah.
Right, okay.
Okay, look, I think we've got a lot of good stuff out of tonight. And I just wanted to mention before we take off, PTR is completely optional, and I appreciate everyone who's shown up tonight. It's very much appreciated. We've gotten a lot from it, and it means that on day one we're not going to be walking in completely fucking blind, because I know I would have been.
4 hours ahead.
Exactly. So thank you very much for showing up. You didn't have to, and thank you, Tent, for coming along and filling for us. It was appreciated.
No worries.
Outside of that, you can all go fuck yourselves. And
very. I was
didn't
glad
have
to
to
see
come
this
to
fight
this
as a
shit.
healer.
yeah, it's good to get